Apocalypse mobile phone system. This video is purely for entertainment and does not infringe on copyrights or laws. The rights to the novel and image belong to the original author. We do not claim ownership. Don't like waiting and want to listen to this fanfic in full now? Subscribe to our Patreon, where you'll find the best fanfics. Chapter 176. Brothers recognize each other. Who are you? The tall man asked a mysterious man at the corner of the stairs again. I am the Lord of Suzaku City in the Sky Continent, Xiao Yao. Xiao Yao? Are you the fat guy Xiao Yao? The tall man suddenly became very excited. The mysterious man at the corner of the stairs turned out to be Xiao Yao. Sky Continent, Suzaku City, what a familiar word. This is what he said to Xiao Yao a week ago. At that time, he wanted him to come and farm for him. Exactly. Xiao Yao responded. Great, I thought it was zombies attacking the city. Brothers, this is one of us, my buddy, Xiao Yao. Everyone help move these tables, chairs and benches away. Zhou Tao called on the people around him to move the tables, chairs and benches that were blocking the way. We were scared to death. We thought we were really going to fight zombies. A trembling younger brother behind him patted his chest and breathed a sigh of relief. The obstacles we finally blocked were cleared by this fat guy. Some people also complained carefully. Hey, I was in the middle of a transaction, and you put on your pants and ran out, wasting a pack of compressed biscuits. Oh my god, why do you trade every day? Aren't you afraid of Jingjin Ren Wang? It's better than being eaten by zombies. At least I can be a romantic ghost under the peony flowers. Fuck, you pervert. Don't stand there, move these obstacles away. Zhou Tao raised his voice. He had no way to deal with the mob behind him, or he didn't want to do anything. After all, there were only so many people. If he disciplined them strictly, no one would kill zombies together. Yes, big brother. A group of people slowly began to move these obstacles. If Xiao Yao hadn't come, many of them would still be in the gentle land at this time. Fatty, don't smash it for me. I'm counting on these tables and chairs to block the zombies. Zhou Tao stopped Xiao Yao, who was smashing the tables and chairs. He didn't expect Xiao Yao to become so fierce. One person with a mop actually cleared most of his obstacles. It's strange that these broken wooden tables, chairs and benches can stop the zombies. Xiao Yao said. You are wrong. Although these tables and chairs are made of wood, the zombies are stupid and don't know how to move them. We survived by relying on these wooden tables and chairs to stop the zombies. Speaking of which, Xiao Yao, how did you get here? There are countless zombies at the door. Zhou Tao asked in confusion. He had personally experienced the zombies at the door. There were so many that they could not be seen at a glance. After all, the field of vision was so close. I came in through the window. Window? Damn, why didn't I think of it? No, I will go out to explore the way tomorrow and find a place with fewer zombies to break out. If we continue to waste time here, the next step will be to eat the table. After a while, the tables and chairs were finally moved away, and Xiao Yao walked up the stairs. Xiao Yao looked at Zhou Tao. The 1.8-meter tall man in front of him could be Zhou Tao or someone else, except that at this moment, he had long hair that was almost shoulder length, and it was dyed. There were red marks on his face. He was shirtless, and there were red marks on his body. In his hand, he held a strange weapon made of 3 fire axes tied together. Name, Zhou Tao. Race, human level. 1 combat power. 100, 119 inches. Zhou Tao's combat power in front of him actually reached 100, which was far more than the 10 combat power of ordinary humans. It seemed that the combat power value increased by the combined weapon in Zhou Tao's hand. In addition to the high combat power, Zhou Tao also had 19 more health points. It seemed that Zhou Tao had some other equipment on him. He was really good at being the boss. When Xiao Yao was looking at Zhou Tao was also looking at Xiao Yao, who was walking up. As they got closer, Zhou Tao couldn't help but smile. Then he stretched out his fist and hit Xiao Yao in the chest. You fat guy, you are really amazing. It's so dangerous outside, but you can still get here safely. It's all luck. Xiao Yao didn't dare to punch Zhou Tao. Xiao Yao's current barehanded attack power can kill people with a health value of less than 201 in an instant, not to mention that Zhou Tao in front of him only has a health value of 119. Luck is also a kind of strength. We have lost hundreds of people, but we still haven't broken through the encirclement of zombies. By the way, where are you from? I came from the supermarket over there. Supermarket? Zhou Tao said in surprise. The supermarket was a place they had always wanted to go, but they were always blocked by the zombies at the door. Supermarket. The younger brothers next to him were also surprised to hear the supermarket. After all, the person in front of them came from the supermarket and must know some information about the supermarket. Yes, it's the supermarket in the school. Xiao Yao said again. Xiao Yao, how is the supermarket? Is it safe? Zhou Tao asked impatiently, holding Xiao Yao's arms. It's safe over there. There's plenty of food and water. Great. If we can escape to the supermarket, we won't have to worry about food and water. By the way, why did you leave such a good supermarket and come to the teaching building? Wait, let me guess. Can't you let go of the beauty in our class? Do you want to be a hero and save her? You brought a lot of food and water. Take them out quickly and let me, your brother, have a taste first. Zhou Tao didn't look like a boss at this moment. No way. To be honest, I was originally going out to explore the way, but I encountered zombies halfway. When I wanted to escape back to the supermarket owner refused to open the door. I had no choice but to escape here. This is ridiculous. Don't worry, when we escape from the window tomorrow, I will help you get revenge, rob the supermarket, and then throw the supermarket owner into the zombie group to feed the zombies. Zhou Tao, you can't do this. Why? I don't know if you have discovered that the thick fog outside can poison people. If it lasts for more than 10 minutes, humans will turn into zombies. What? There is such a thing. Why? Don't you know? How could we study this? We thought we were turned into zombies after being bitten by zombies. Many of us also suddenly mutated into zombies, but fortunately, we have a lot of people here, and we killed the suddenly mutated survivors without any danger. Now it seems that most of them opened the windows. Xiao Su, take the brothers to thoroughly check the windows of this building and make sure that all the windows are closed and airtight. Yes, big brother. Xiao Su took the order and turned to take 2 people to check the window. Others, move the tables, chairs and benches to the stairs and block them. Chapter 177 Domineering Leader, Zhou Tao. Wait. What's wrong, Xiao Yao? I have cleared half of the second floor. If it wasn't dark, all the zombies on the second floor would have been cleared by me. I set up some obstacles on the stairs from the first floor to the second floor so that the brothers don't have to block this side, but just block the corridor between the first and second floors. Xiao Yao, what did you say? You cleared the entire second floor of zombies. Not all, only half. There are still 6 classes that haven't gone yet. Xiao Yao, I didn't expect you to be so powerful now. To be honest, this zombie is not difficult to kill. The difficult part is that you can't let it scratch you. Xiao Yao, I'm not saying anything bad about you, but can you control your pretentious behavior a little? It's not difficult to kill. Several of us have to spend a long time to kill a zombie. By the way, you guys go set up obstacles between the first and second floors. Just leave 2 people here to guard. Yes, big brother. Thank you for your hard work, brothers. Brothers who are going to set up obstacles later can each come to me to get a bottle of mineral water. Xiao Yao saw that there were only 6 people setting up the obstacles, so he could still afford a bottle of mineral water for each person. Xiao Yao. Zhou Tao pulled Xiao Yao's arm. His eyes seemed to be saying something. It's okay, I can still afford 6 bottles of water. Sorry to bother you, brothers, for asking you to set up the obstacles so late at night. When the obstacles are set up, come to your eldest brother's room to get them. I've left them here with him. Really? Will you give each of us a bottle of mineral water? One of the younger brothers asked cautiously, although his eyes revealed desire. After all, a bottle of mineral water for each person was something that even their boss couldn't do now, and it was something more precious than gold and diamonds. Don't you believe me, and don't you believe your eldest brother? That's great. The eldest brothers are generous. Go quickly. If the setting is not completed after 10 o'clock, don't even think about taking away a bottle of mineral water. Zhou Tao added. When several people heard that they would not be given mineral water after 10 o'clock, they quickly ran to the second floor, fearing that they would run out of mineral water if they were too late. Xiao Yao, do you know that water is so precious now that it can be exchanged for a woman? How could you just give away 6 bottles casually? Zhou Tao looked very disappointed and blamed himself for not reminding Xiao Yao. Xiao Yao had already said it out, and if he tried to stop him, his subordinates would inevitably complain about him. He could only go along with Xiao Yao. Zhou Tao, I know what's going on, don't worry. Xiao Yao, I really can't say anything to you. Looking at you, I thought you were doing very poorly. Look at you, you can't even wear your decent clothes? Where did you get this woman's coat? Aren't you embarrassed to wear it? You're wearing a green vest on the outside, red and green. Your color aesthetic is getting more and more weird. Even if you don't have suitable clothes, you can learn from me and just put them on without wearing anything. As a brother, I have to remind you that this is the end of the world, not a peaceful era. Don't give resources to others easily. First, people's hearts have changed. Second, an innocent man is guilty of possessing a treasure. If you have a lot of resources, it may attract the covetousness of others. Many people will go to extremes for food, do you know? Robbing and killing are not a problem. There is one more thing I must tell you. Zhou Tao pulled Xiao Yao aside, watching the people around him move away, and whispered to Xiao Yao, do you think all the survivors among us were killed because of the impact of zombies? Many people were killed just for a piece of dessert or half a bottle of water. So, there are less than 100 of us left now. I forced myself to be the boss for self-protection. Otherwise, I might be killed by my companion sleeping next to me for grabbing food. Alice, even if I became the boss, none of my subordinates are loyal. Most of them want me to take the lead in killing zombies. They wish I would be eaten by zombies as soon as possible. Many people killed and robbed, forced women into prostitution, and I turned a blind eye. All I can do now is to protect myself. I eat and wait for death all day long, living a life of drunkenness and dreams. However, Xiao Yao, you know, seeing your arrival, I have rekindled hope, the hope of living. I believe your arrival has also given others hope to live, letting them know that since you can come in, you can definitely take us out. Xiao Yao, you come to be the boss, and I am willing to be the second in command. No, this is the organization you have built up step by step. I can't replace you as soon as I get here. Besides, I'm not here to be the boss. So why are you here? I mainly came to see if the people in our class are still in this class and alive. However, seeing you are still alive is the happiest thing for me in the past few days. Xiao Yao, seeing you coming is also the happiest thing for me in the past few days. Xiao Yao, I want to ask you, can I trust you? Frankly speaking, it's the end of the world. You can't easily trust anyone, including me. Even if I say that I can make you trust me, do you believe it? Gaozi, you have changed. Zhou Tao had the expression of an abandoned little woman. But I can promise that I will never be the one who stabs you in the back. Good brother, I feel relieved when you say this. It's rare to meet my good brother at this doomsday. Tonight, we won't go home until we are drunk. Zhou Tao, when did you learn to drink? I also forgot. Only drinking can make me forget these troubles temporarily. Aren't you afraid that you will be secretly killed by others when you are drunk and take your position as the boss? I wish they would kill me secretly, so that I wouldn't have to work for them anymore. Anyway, you have to drink a few glasses with me tonight. Without peanuts, the wine won't taste good. How about cashews? Okay. Let's go. We two brothers must drink to our heart's content tonight. Well, how are those people in our class? I want to go see them first. Let's drink first. If you've drunk more than me, you have the final say here. If you can't drink more than me, you have to listen to me. This? Okay, since you said so, Zhou Tao, then I, Xiao Yao, can't spoil your fun. I'll risk my life to accompany you tonight. Xiao Yao felt a little strange about Zhou Tao in front of him. Is he still himself? When did Zhou Tao become so addicted to alcohol? Xiao Yao really wanted to go see those people in his class at this time, but he was dragged by Zhou Tao to the east classroom. Zhou Tao's hands were quite strong. It turned out that not just anyone could be the boss. Xiao Su, big brother, get all the wine on the third floor to me. But, no buts. If anyone disagrees, let him come out and practice with me. Just tell him what I said. Don't let me go and get it myself. Otherwise, it may not be as simple as just the wine. Yes, big brother. Zhou Tao, great. In just a few days, you have become the boss, and you are so domineering. Xiao Yao gave Zhou Tao a thumbs up. You are so embarrassed, fat guy. If you don't act more domineering, you will die without knowing how. Chapter 178 The School Beauty's Thoughts. Zhou Tao pulled Xiao Yao to the easternmost classroom. In the corridor outside the classroom, The survivors who were watching went back in disappointment. They were originally terrified that zombies were attacking the city, and many people were watching from afar. If Xiao Yao and his team could stop the zombies, it would be fine. If they couldn't, these onlookers might run away immediately, or even jump off the building to escape. They didn't expect that the zombie that came was not a zombie but a survivor. Their frightened hearts were put back in place. This damn sentry couldn't even tell the difference between a human and a zombie. What a bunch of nonsense. When they heard that the survivor casually rewarded a few people who placed obstacles with a bottle of water each, they wanted to join the team placing obstacles, but they were blocked by a few younger brothers, and no one could get through. The people who came and the leader went to the east, and they could only go back in disappointment. However, tonight was destined to be a sleepless night, because a survivor actually came back from outside, which rekindled their desire for life. The people watching were actually relatively strong. Most of the people had no food to eat and had no strength or energy to watch. They all lay in the corner of the classroom, waiting to die. Yes, there was nothing they could do except wait to die. In a classroom at the western end of the corridor, several girls were talking quietly. I heard that there were a few survivors tonight. Survivors? Did they come from outside the teaching building? Yes, I heard they came from the supermarket in our school. It seems they are here to find their girlfriend. Come to find their girlfriend? Wow, this is so touching. This is true love. Yes, if there is someone like him who comes to me without hesitation no matter how difficult and dangerous the situation is, then I will have no regrets even if I die. Don't dream. With your beauty, I guess no one will take the risk to find you, and you can only exchange some compressed biscuits. You are worth compressed biscuits. Humph, even if I starve to death, I will not exchange my body for food. Oh, you said it so nobly. I hope you remember your words, and don't wait until you are too hungry and then beg others to give you food. Just watch, I will never give up my dignity in order to stay alive. Dignity? What a ridiculous word. Can dignity keep you alive? Remember, your sister Xiang will tell you a truth. Only when you are alive can you talk about dignity. What dignity is there to talk about when you are dead? It's ridiculous. The woman turned her head and left the classroom. The few people who were originally good sisters had completely changed their minds at this time. Zixi, don't say anything. Everyone has their own aspirations. Now we can't even protect ourselves, so why bother about others? But, Zixi wanted to say something, but seeing that Xiang had already left, she didn't know what to say for a moment. Alice, maybe one day, I will give up my dignity for food. After all, Xiang is right. Only by living can there be hope. Sister Xinru, are you crazy? Are you going to give up your dignity for living? Dignity? What can dignity do? The girl laughed at herself. She leaned against the wall and looked at the scene in the classroom that was like a refugee slum. It was rotten and smelly. There were piles of garbage on one side of the classroom. Some people didn't even go to the toilet to relieve themselves. They just relieved themselves in the classroom. Because the toilet was on the easternmost side, they had to walk a long way to go to the toilet. In order to reduce physical exertion, many people relieved themselves directly in a corner of the classroom. If it wasn't winter, it would probably not be much better than the toilet. Besides, there was no water to flush the toilet. At this time, the toilet had already had no place to stay. Alice. The girl sighed deeply. Helplessness, sadness, unwillingness, despair, and all kinds of negative emotions surged into her heart, but it only made her frown a few times, and more emotions were buried in her heart. Sister Xinru, stop sighing. The survivors who came today came from the supermarket. I heard from them that the survivor said that the supermarket has enough food and water. Our leader Xiao Yao seems to have decided to break out to the supermarket tomorrow. If all goes well, we may not have to give up our dignity. Really. It's true. Many people are spreading it. We have persisted for so long for the sake of our dignity, and we must not give up all our efforts. Great. The woman raised her face, trying not to let the tears fall from her eyes, and then gently wiped them away with her hand. Zixi, take out all the remaining food so we can eat tonight. Sister Xinru, we don't have much food left. We won't be full even if we eat it all. What's more, Xiao Yao's plan is just a plan. If the plan fails, we won't even have a way out. Don't worry about it. If we can't break out this time, we don't have to give up our dignity. There's nothing shameful in following a strong man. But, Zixi, There's hope only if we survive, understand? Sister Zinru, I get it. Tonight, we will consume all the remaining food. Wow wow wow. Zixi ate the remaining food, and couldn't control her tears while eating. The classmates, besties, friends, and teachers around her were either dead, turned into zombies, became other people's female companions, or became cold-blooded people. Only the two of them were still holding on to the ridiculous bottom line in their hearts. How long could two weak women fight against fate? Zinru patted Zixi's shoulders gently, and the two women hugged each other and sobbed softly. You cry every day, even more hypocritical than Lin Daiyu, you are really two wastes. That's right, pretend to be noble, cry your money, you really think you are still the school belle, and everyone has to revolve around you. The former school belle has become an ordinary woman now, maybe she can't bear it in her heart. You are really fragile. Zixi, don't cry, crying like this is useless, it will only make others laugh. Zinru wiped her tears and forced herself not to cry. I know, but I just can't help it. Wow wow wow, why didn't anyone come to save us? Didn't you say that the new survivor came from the supermarket to find his girlfriend? Yes, but we are not his girlfriend. Zizai, you are wrong. What do you mean? Let me ask you, now, most of the girls on the third floor are in this classroom. Of course, many girls have already moved in with others, but have you ever thought about a problem? What problem? Now, there are still a few girls who have not been companions to others. It seems that only Sister Zinru and I are still pitifully guarding this dignity. That's it, this survivor is here to find his girlfriend, no matter whether his girlfriend is dead or turned into a zombie, even if his girlfriend is still alive, she has become someone else's plaything at this time. You mean, he may not take anyone away? Well, if his girlfriend is still alive and has become someone else's plaything, he will definitely not take his girlfriend away. What does that have to do with us? No, it doesn't matter if he has no impression of us, but this is an opportunity for us, an opportunity to survive. Sister Zinru, you are not going to be that man's female companion, are you? Zixi looked at Sister Zinru in front of him with shock. Chapter 179 Wild Girl Follower Li Zixi. Sister Zinru, you are not going to be this man's female companion, are you? I heard from them that this is a fat man. Do you really want to give up your dignity and be a fat man's female companion? We have to break out to the supermarket tomorrow. Can't we hold on a little longer? Zixi, even if we break out to the supermarket, with our ability, we will not have the right to distribute food. We can only eat the charity of others and the leftovers of others. Therefore, we must find someone to rely on, and this fat man is our most suitable candidate. Let me ask you, when the doomsday began, how many fat people were there here? It seems that there were still dozens of fat people. So, what about now? Sister Zinru, why are you asking this? Without food, how can there be fat people now? Both of us have become skinny to the point of collarbones. The fat people in the past lost weight faster than us without a lot of food. Look at Yang Chenchen, who was as fat as a ball before, but now he's as thin as a chopstick. That's right, so many days have passed since the doomsday, and that person is still a fat man. This shows a problem. What problem? He has no shortage of food, at least, he can have a full meal every time. Now he can come here from the dangerous outside, which shows how powerful he is. Just for these 2 points, isn't it worthy of our following? Sufficient food, powerful abilities, I can't think of a second person who is stronger than him, not even the leader Zhou Tao here. Zhou Tao relies on a number of people, and can only hide here and wait to die, and he hasn't even taken a step out of this teaching building. Hearing what you said, it seems to be the case. I also heard that as soon as he arrived, he rewarded the 6 people who placed obstacles with a bottle of water each. What? Why didn't you say it earlier? Zinru suddenly raised her voice. Sister Zinru, you didn't ask, why are you reacting so strongly? If I was still 50% hesitant just now, then now, I am 100% sure, I must follow him, I am the school beauty, even if I follow, I must follow the most powerful man, only the most powerful man is worthy of me, no, I will go to find him now, I can't let others get there first. Zinru tidied up her dirty clothes and combed her already messy hair. How is it? Is it okay? It's okay, right? It's okay. You eat the food first. I'm going to go now. If I'm lucky, I will bring you a bottle of mineral water later. Zinru showed a charming smile. This is the first time that Sister Zinru has smiled since the end of the world, Zixi has almost forgotten Sister Zinaru's smile. Is it really okay? What if that fat guy is hard to talk to? Zixi was still worried. The most important thing was that she hadn't accepted that Xiao Yao would also change her mentality and become someone else's female companion, which was a bit unacceptable to her. Just watch, Zinaru said and walked out of the classroom. Zixi looked at Zinaru's elegant back from afar. Is this still my school belle, Sister Zinaru? Why, I suddenly feel a little overwhelmed. We agreed to guard the last bottom line together. Why is she suddenly so anxious? Zixi stared at the door of the classroom in a daze. The figure of the school belle Zinaru was no longer there. She ate the food slowly. This was the only food they had left. If they could not break through to the supermarket tomorrow, they would either starve to death or give up their dignity. Is staying alive really more important than dignity? Of course, several girls nearby heard their conversation and said sarcastically, "Oh, I didn't expect that the campus beauty Zinaru is also anxious to be someone else's female companion. That's right, I thought she was so noble, but it turns out she wants to find a strong man. Tisk tisk tisk, she's worthy of being the campus beauty, her standards are really high. It seems that this kind of people are those who put up a memorial archway while being a cousin. Haha, haha, you, don't go too far." Too far? What, do you think what we said is wrong? People who put up a memorial archway while being a cousin are those who are like Linda or like you, huh? You are so angry, you don't want to be the female companion of the new survivor, do you? It's just that you have been other men's female companions, so now you don't have the face to try again, right? Zixi counterattacked. HMPH, the man we follow is very powerful. The current leader Zhou Tao doesn't even take my man seriously. Tisk tisk tisk, you talk better than singing. Since you don't take him seriously, then let your man be the leader and lead us to break out. HMPH, the timing has not come yet. It's not time to break out yet. Tisk tisk tisk, your man is probably just a paper tiger. HMPH, it's better than you. You don't even have a man. Now you want to be a female companion for others, but I'm afraid no one will want you. You know, there is not much food now, and the more female companions are not the better. You are now a wild girl that no one wants. No one wants you, no one wants you. No one wants you, no one wants you. Okay, don't bother with this wild girl. She follows the school belle all day long and really thinks she is the school belle too. That's right. We don't even take the school belle seriously. Do we have to bother with a follower? It really lowers our status. Alice, a wild girl who no one wants, you are such a pathetic little tail. Ah, stop looking at me like that. Eat quickly. Look at the little garbage you left. No one dares to snatch it from you. Eat quickly, kid. Haha. Haha. Zixi burst into tears due to grievance and humiliation. She took the food and ran out of the classroom. Zixi almost bumped into a girl while running out of the classroom. There was also a boy holding a box next to him. Huh? Sister Zixi. Who are you? I'm Lu Chuksu, your sister Chuksu. Sister Chuksu? Brother Hanubi? Why are you back? Did you run away? Are you back to take me away? Great, Sister Chuksu, take me away. I don't want to stay here anymore, not for a second. What's wrong, Sister Zixi? Don't cry. They said I'm a wild girl who is unwanted, a follower. How could our Sister Zixi be unwanted? There must be a man riding a colorful cloud to take you away. Sister Chuksu, don't you want to take me away too? It's not that we don't want to take you, it's just that we don't have the right to take you away. Yes, we also came back with others, otherwise, we wouldn't have come back. Followed others? Could it be that fat man? Zixi knew that there were survivors coming, but she didn't expect that two of them were originally here. In other words, the only survivor from outside was the fat man. Exclamation mark. Zizai, you can't call Xiao Yao brother like that. He is our savior. Yes, big brother Xiao Yao once saved us, and he is our benefactor now. That fat guy is called Xiao Yao. Zizai, if you keep calling our savior like that, we will part ways. Ah, sorry, I was wrong. I meant, Xiao Yao is your savior and also your big brother. Well, to be honest, we don't know whether he recognizes both of us or not. After all, we were the ones who shamelessly asked to be his younger brothers. No way, when did you start trampling your dignity underfoot, brother Haoniubi? You didn't give Sister Chuzu to that guy named Xiao Yao so that Xiao Yao would accept you as his younger brother, did you? How is that possible? Am I How newbie, that kind of person. If I wanted to do that, I would have done it on the 3rd floor. You dare. Sister Chuzu, I'm just twucking. Twucking is not enough. If you keep saying that, I'll run away with someone else. Xiao Yao is very good. If you keep saying that, I'll run away with Xiao Yao and then let him kick you out. Sister Chuksu, I was wrong. I won't dare to do it again. HMPH, I forgive you. Tell me quickly, what's so good about Xiao Yao that makes you willing to be his little brother? Is he stronger than our leader Zhou? The big brother we recognize as a match made in heaven by 10 Zhou. I'm not bragging, How Newbie whispered into Zixie's ear, even if all the people on the 2nd floor come together, they may not be able to beat our big brother Xiao Yao. Just brag, aren't you afraid of the wind blowing your tongue? I'm telling the truth. You've seen the zombies outside, right? Nonsense, of course I've seen them. Someone on our 3rd floor has turned into a zombie. How could I not have seen them? In order to kill that zombie, the whole night was in chaos and it was not easy to kill that zombie. Li Zixie's heart was still beating fast when he thought of that zombie. He was afraid from the bottom of his heart. That's it. Let me tell you, our big brother Xiao Yao can kill that kind of zombie with just 3 swords. Well, the battle will be over in about 3 seconds. Blow hard and see if you can blow away the thick fog outside. Believe it or not, we have things to do, so we'll leave first. Hey? Where are you going? Li Zixie found that Chuksu and Niu Xiao turned around and walked east. After the obstacles are placed, Big Brother will distribute mineral water. Your sister Chuksu now has the power to control the materials of our team. See, there is a whole box of snacks and mineral water, and now we are managing it. What? That Xiao Yao actually lets you manage such an important thing? Can you give me a bottle of mineral water? I haven't had water for a long time. Look, my mouth is dry and cracked. No. Please, give me a bottle. It's not that I don't want to give it to you, it's just that I don't have the right to share it. I only have the right to keep it, not the right to distribute it. It's okay for me to eat it myself, but I can't give these food and water to other people. This is Big Brother Xiao Yao's property. If I give it to others privately, I might be kicked out of the team the next moment. I'm sorry, Sister Zixie, it's not that Sister Chuksu doesn't want to give it to you, it's just that I don't have the right to give it to you. This Xiao Yao again, I want to see if this Xiao Yao has 3 heads and 6 arms? Let you follow him so wholeheartedly. Sister Zixie, what are you doing? I also want to be Brother Xiao Yao's younger brother. Puchy. Zixie, our brother Xiao Yao is very strict in accepting younger brothers. It's not just beautiful girls who will do. Humph, Sister Chuksu can do it, so can I at worst. I'll just cook for him, wash his clothes, and do any other work for him. Chapter 180 Xiao is in trouble. Dang dang dang. The classroom door was knocked several times, and a boy's voice came from outside the door. Brother. Come in. Zhou Tao looked over and saw that the person who came in was Xiao Su, who went to collect wine. At this time, Xiao Su was holding 2 bottles of wine in his hand, and it seemed that the harvest was not very good. Brother, I have asked the entire floor, and only collected 2 bottles. I brought them all to you. Xiao Su handed over the 2 bottles of wine in his hand. Well, just put it there. Remember who you asked for it from and return it later. You can go out now. Thank you for your hard work. It's not hard. There's nothing to do. I'll go out first. By the way, how are the obstacles leading to the 1st floor? I'll go and take a look. Well, urge them. Anyway, there is a sponsor who distributes mineral water in front of us, so we don't have to worry about it. Zhou Tao glanced at Xiao Yao and said sarcastically. Okay, brother. After Xiao Su finished speaking, he turned and left the classroom, and did not forget to close the door gently. Zhou Tao, why are you so mean and speaking in a sarcastic tone? When are you going abroad? Who told you to be so generous? You always reward others with a bottle of mineral water. Do you understand that a bottle of mineral water is more valuable than a bottle of gold? I'm talking to Xiao Yao, your sponsor. Can you also reward me with a few bottles of mineral water? I can't even make ends meet now. Okay, I'll let you drink as much as you want later. I'll make a note of this, and don't deny it then. But now, let's drink first and discuss other things later. Zhou Tao, there's no one else here now. Tell me the truth. What's wrong with you? Even if it's the end of the world, there's no need to be so drunk. If you still regard me as a brother, just tell me the truth. We'll share any problems. Zhou Tao was silent, and his playful face slowly became solemn. After a long while, Zhou Tao looked up at Xiao Yao in front of him. Zhou Tao's eyes slowly turned red, his breathing became rapid, and he looked very excited. Xiao Yao, I killed someone. Zhou Tao panted, and recalled the murder in his mind. Although he was furious at the time, he was still a little scared when he thought about it. What? Xiao Yao was shocked by the information Zhou Tao said. Although it was the end of the world, Xiao Yao still didn't dare to think about killing people. You know, killing zombies is not illegal, but killing people is. Maybe after the end of the world, you will be labeled a murderer. Xiao Yao, I killed someone, and my hands are stained with human blood. Why? Why did you kill people? Just to become the leader? For power? Yes. And no. Zhou Tao suddenly seemed to have lost his soul, and his distraught look made Xiao Yao feel distressed. Zhou Tao, can you explain yourself clearly? I believe you are not the kind of person who kills innocent people. Xiao Yao, I don't know how I got through the past few days. I only know that I suddenly lost the hope of living. Sometimes I even want to go outside and have a good fight with those zombies. Even if I die in the end, my life will not be in vain. However, when I think of my parents, who raised me and I haven't repaid them yet, I can't die so easily. So, I am now living a life of drunkenness and dreaming every day. I get myself drunk so that I won't think about those messy things. However, alcohol can no longer numb me. Now there are only 2 bottles left. How many times can I get drunk? I'm really a little confused. I don't know the meaning of living. Zhou Tao, cheer up. There's hope only if you keep living. Maybe tomorrow, the doomsday will be over, and we will go to school together, go home from school together, play games together, and farm together every day. Cheer up. You promised me to allocate a piece of land for me to farm in Suzaku City. You can't break your promise. Xiao Yao, thank you. You are the only one who can talk to me now. No one else can make me open my heart and speak freely. These drinks are not for you. Now that you are here, I want to get drunk. I'll leave the things here to you. I believe you can do it. Zhou Tao, let's not talk about getting drunk or not. I don't believe you are killing innocent people. I need you to tell me the truth. Ha ha. Zhou Tao suddenly laughed up to the sky, like a madman. They all deserve to die. Even if I have to do it again, I will kill them the same way. Zhou Tao. Xiao Yao grabbed Zhou Tao's arm hard. He didn't want Zhou Tao to become like this, a person who treats fellow human beings as grass, a person who has lost his humanity, a bloodthirsty person. Xiao Yao wanted to know Zhou Tao's reason, even if it was a lame reason, so that Xiao Yao could convince himself. Xiao Yao, do you believe me? I killed those who deserved to be killed. I believe you, but you have to tell me who you killed and why. Do you remember the gangsters in our school, Wang Hao and his gang? You're not saying that you killed them, are you? Xiao Yao certainly remembered Wang Hao and the others. Wang Hao and the others had beaten him before and asked him for money before, of course, without Xiao Yao's consent. Yes, I chopped them all into minced meat and threw them downstairs to feed the zombies. Meat, stuffing. Although I hate them too, but they didn't deserve to die, and even if they did, there was no need for them to die in such a cruel way, right? Xiao Mo is dead. Xiao Yao. Do you know? Xiao Mo is dead. Zhou Tao shook Xiao Yao in front of him frantically, tears welling up in his eyes, and in the blink of an eye he cried like a tearful man. Crack! It was like a bolt of thunder falling from the sky and striking Xiao Yao on the head. Xiao Yao was suddenly stunned. Xiao Mo? Dead. Xiao Mo is dead. She was forced to death by Wang Hao and others. In order not to be defiled by Wang Hao and others, Xiao Mo jumped off the building a few days ago. Xiao Mo jumped off the building. Xiao Yao repeated Zhou Tao's words woodenly. His body was almost shaken apart by Zhou Tao. Xiao Yao was unable to accept the news for a while. Woo woo woo. Zhou Tao lay on Xiao Yao's body. His tears had already wet Xiao Yao's clothes. Xiao Yao, do you know that I have always had a crush on Xiao Mo, but I never had the courage to confess my feelings to Xiao Mo. It was not until the end of the world that I had the opportunity to protect Xiao Mo. However, the food allocated every day was not enough for us to eat. In order to find more food, that day, a few people and I went to the first and second floors to search for food. When we came back, we happened to see the moment when Xiao Mo was forced to jump off the building. I hated myself. I hated that I couldn't come back earlier. Even if I had come back 1 minute earlier, Xiao would not have jumped off the building. After that, I was furious and killed Wang Hao and the others, then chopped them into mincemeat, and threw their bodies to the bottom of the building to let them be buried with Xiao. Xiao, Xiao Yao's deskmate, was a girl who once had a crush on Xiao Yao. However, even though Xiao Yao knew that Xiao had a crush on him, he did not initiate this relationship. Oh, by the way, this was before his rebirth. After his rebirth, Xiao Yao was a fat man. This time, Xiao Yao had no idea whether Xiao was still the girl who had a crush on him. After all, with his current body shape, he had been blocked by many girls. Chapter 181, Unbreakable Defense. Thinking of Xiao, for a moment, Xiao Yao could no longer remember what Xiao looked like. Although he had been mentally prepared, Xiao Yao did not expect that Xiao would leave in this way. Zhou Tao, don't blame yourself. Everyone's fate is predetermined. Xiao's departure from this damn doomsday may be a kind of relief. We should pray for her, and reborn in an era without doomsday in the next life. I hate it. I thought I had a chance to survive with her, and then I would let Xiao slowly like me, but I hate it. In the end, I didn't even have the chance to say to Xiao, I like you. Zhou Tao, I'm sorry. It was my repeated questioning that made you remember this memory again. Xiao Yao suddenly regretted repeatedly questioning Zhou Tao in front of him. This was a memory that Zhou Tao never wanted to remember again, but it was forcibly revealed by Xiao Yao. Actually, I should thank you, Xiao Yao. I have been feeling depressed these past few days, as if there is a huge rock pressing on my chest, making it hard for me to breathe. Now that I have finally cried, I feel much better. Next, let me get completely drunk. Okay, Zhou Tao, drink as much as you want. Don't worry, I am here and no one can make any waves. You still say that I am domineering, but I think you, Xiao Yao, are the most arrogant and domineering. I dare not even say this, but with your words, I feel relieved. Zhou Tao picked up the bottle of wine at hand, tilted his head back and drank it directly. Gudong geldong, cough cough cough, slow down, I'm not competing with you. Haha, even if I give it to you, you won't drink it. You are the kind of person who gets drunk after half a bottle of beer. I'm counting on you to help me watch over it. How can I let you drink? Tomorrow, when I'm sober, let's have a fight as brothers. Fight? What do you want to do? You can come here safely from the dangerous zombie swarm outside. I don't believe you don't have some skills. Tell me the truth, where were you when the doomsday came? Don't tell me you were in the supermarket. You didn't have class that day, why did you run to the school supermarket? When the doomsday came, I was in Daoxiang village in the south. Daoxiang village? So, you killed your way here from Daoxiang village? You are good, Xiao Yao, although I know you are strong, I still underestimated you. Come on, don't wait until tomorrow, fight me now. Now. Yes, now. I can't wait to test your skills. Okay, I just happen to be itching to fight you, the leader. Come, to the open space over here. Zhou Tao came to the empty place in the middle of the classroom, turned his head, and his bones creaked. Zhou Tao moved his wrists and ankles, looking eager to try. Xiao Yao also came to the middle of the venue, took off the survivor's helmet first, and put it aside. It's not okay to wear this helmet. If Zhou Tao is killed in seconds, how can he play then? Xiao Yao, hurry up, you have to take off your hat and clothes for a fight, just keep your clothes on. I can't relax while I'm wearing them. Damn, I have such a bad temper. Right away. Xiao Yao took off his survivor helmet, and his Feng Bian Huaji had been put aside. At this time, Xiao Yao's unarmed attack power was 24, which means that he can only attack Zhou Tao 4 times. If he attacks more, he will kill him. Alice, being too powerful is also a problem, and he has to make sure not to kill others. Come on, don't say I bully you, I'll let you punch me 3 times. Xiao Yao took a horse stance, but without systematic training, the horse stance was not very standard. It was just a good test to see how much health points an ordinary person would lose when attacking him. Damn, I have a bad temper, I can't hold it anymore. Xiao Yao, look at the boxing. Looking at Xiao Yao's coquettish look, Zhou Tao couldn't hold back the inner flames. The right arm accelerated from the side and smashed straight towards Xiao Yao's chest. Touch! Zhou Tao's fist and Xiao Yao's chest touched a huge sound. The royal was not broken, but the harm of the compulsory -1. As for the damage of -10, Zhou Tao came up with the above. Fuck, my hand is broken, my hand is broken, I won't fight anymore. Xiao Yao, are the clothes you are wearing made of iron? Or has your fat body evolved into steel? This is too much bullying. You are fine with my full strength attack, but I almost broke my hand. Xiao Yao, are you still human? Hiss, it hurts, come and see if my hand is broken. No, don't scare yourself. Xiao Yao saw that Zhou Tao's health value dropped by 10 points. Although his hand was not broken, this was enough for Zhou Tao to bear. He thought it would be a 300-round battle, but he didn't expect that after a photo, Zhou Tao had no intention of fighting again before he even made a move. I didn't expect you to be so powerful, Xiao Yao. Now, I can really get drunk happily. Zhou Tao shook his wrist a few times, and his wrist was much better. If his embarrassing appearance was spread by others, there would be no need for him to be the leader. Wow, is this the new brother? So powerful, brother Zhou Tao, do you want to introduce him to someone? You? What are you doing here? Zhou Tao glanced at the girl at the door. There was no like or dislike in his eyes. Zhou Tao had already started to curse in his heart. Damn it, this girl saw him making a fool of himself just now. I'm afraid that by tomorrow, the whole third floor will know about it. Alice, his lifelong reputation has been ruined by Xiao Yao. Zhou Tao glanced at Xiao Yao in front of him. It was all ruined by Xiao Yao. But it was also his own fault. He was looking for trouble when he had nothing to do. Brother Zhou Tao, why do you hate me so much? What did I do wrong that you keep talking to me coldly? I'm just like that. I don't like to be treated as you please. Huh? You're always so mean to me. I heard that the new brother is your good friend. How can there be wine without food? These are 2 bags of kelp that I privately kept. I specially sent them to brother Zhou Tao and the new brother. Don't worry, I haven't opened them yet. How about it, brother Zhou Tao? I'll be good to you. Thank you, but no, you can keep it. We have food to go with the wine. Brother Zhou Tao, this is a little gift from me. Please accept it. This is also my gift to the new brother. Brother, what is your name? Xiao Yao. Oh, it's the legendary brother Xiao Yao. My surname is Shi and my given name is Zhangxiang. Brother Xiao Yao can just call me sisters Zhangxiang. Shi. Zhangxiang. Chapter 182 BRT Bus. Hello, Miss Zhangxiang. Xiao Yao showed a smile that he thought was very handsome, but in fact, this smile was uglier than crying. Hello, brother Xiao Yao, you don't have to call me Miss Zhangxiang, just call me sisters Zhangxiang. Please take care of me in the future, brother Xiao Yao. Miss Zhangxiang stretched out her hand to shake hands with Xiao Yao. Yes, I will. Xiao Yao stretched out his hand to hold the little hand of Miss Zhangxiang in front of him. It was soft, boneless, cold and smooth. Looking at Miss Zhangxiang in front of him, Xiao Yao's forehead was sweating in the cold weather. Zhou Tao and Xiao Yao were originally sparring in the open space of the classroom. They thought that the battle would last for 300 rounds, but it ended hastily before it started. At this time, Zhou Tao was still shaking his wrist. They didn't notice when a girl came into the classroom. It was the girl who had come to the side of Zhou Tao and Xiao Yao, Miss Shi Zhangxiang. The girl had long yellow hair on her head. Xiao Yao glanced at Zhou Tao next to him. The two of them even had couple-colored hair. Is there any unknown inside story? Xiao Yao couldn't help but speculate. The woman had long yellow hair and a little makeup on her face. When the girl came over, Xiao Yao wanted to sneeze because of the strong smell of cheap cosmetics. It was winter now, and the girl in front of him was wearing a leopard print tight dress. The tight dress was so tight that Xiao Yao almost saw the place he shouldn't see. The tight dress couldn't even cover her knees. She wore a pair of transparent black stockings on her lower body. Her slender hands danced gently, and her every move revealed endless sexiness and enchantment. This is really a fairy. Xiao Yao didn't know what to say. After all, the woman in front of him might be the admirer of Zhou Tao next to him. After all, a strong man will definitely have countless admirers, especially a man as tall, handsome and powerful as Zhou Tao, who is also a leader. Xiao Yao just looked at Zhou Tao in front of him quietly, and looked at Miss Zhangxiang from time to time. Well, Zhou Tao, I'll go see the people in our class, you two chat? Xiao Yao, it's not too late to see the people in your class tomorrow. You must accompany me for a drink tonight. How about letting the sisters Xiang accompany you? Isn't it better to have good wine and beautiful women? Xiao Yao. Zhou Tao glared at Xiao Yao fiercely. Miss Xiang, thank you for the 2 bags of kelp. I will leave the kelp. It's getting late. You should go back and rest early. Then brother Zhou Tao, I won't bother you. See you tomorrow. See you, tomorrow. Zhou Tao bit out a few words from between his teeth. Brother Xiao Yao, see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Xiao Yao waved to the departing Xiang. Although the name was very strange, this woman was indeed very pleasing to the eye. Zhou Tao, this woman is your admirer, right? Why not eat the chicken that was delivered to your door? Xiao Yao, you are not crazy about women, are you? If a woman is delivered to your door, you want her? Let me tell you, this beautiful Xiang in front of you is good at everything, from 80 to 18. To be honest, all the men on the 3rd floor have not had a good time with her. I don't know who else can have a good time with her except me. What? Bus. Wrong, it's a BRT bus. What is a BRT bus? It's a rapid bus, faster than a bus, can carry more people, and is a type of bus that can only be found in big cities. Fuck, listening to your talk is worth 10 years of reading. This is the first time I know there is such a bus. Country bumper. Zhou Tao curled his lips. Alice, a good girl, why did she fall into depravity? Stop being hypocritical here. Everyone has their own aspirations. Do you think every prostitute is willing to fall from birth? If not forced by life, forced by the end of the world, who is willing to put on a forced smile just to please others, to get a little food, a little care, a little hope of survival? In my opinion, these people are all pitiful people who give up their dignity in order to survive. Zhou Tao, I didn't expect that you have a high level of ideological awareness. Stop making fun of me. Since you think they are pitiful people, why don't you just take her in? It's not bad to have her as a little secretary to do things for you, at least it's pleasing to the eye. Come on, I'm also a man full of vigor and vitality. With the beauty of that woman, plus her coquettish and erosive language offensive, I will definitely not be able to control myself within 3 days. It's better not to take risks. Yet, I'm a little moved. You are moved? How about giving it to you? Forget it, I'm just thinking about it. You are still so wretched, with the intention of stealing but not the courage, a complete fat otaku. If you like me, just go for it. It's the end of the world. Why are you still holding on to that little fig leaf? Strength is respected. If anyone disagrees, just do it. If I had your tall, mighty and handsome appearance, I would have had 3 wives and 4 concubines long ago. Poor brother, I'm afraid it will be difficult for girls to take a liking to me with this fat body. Don't cry poor. It's the end of the world. Strength is respected. You have to believe what I say. As long as you show your skills, I guarantee that the women on the 3rd floor will line up for you to choose. You are the leader now, how come you don't pick any women? Me? I like quiet girls like Xiao Yao. These mediocre girls are not in my eyes. Damn, I have a bad temper. What do you mean? You are saying that my requirements are lower than yours in disguise, right? You are asking for a fight. Xiao Yao, stop it. I am telling the truth. Look at my figure, I have a figure, I have good looks, and I have good height. Am I better than you in every aspect? I am telling the truth. You can't be angry. I said you are tall, mighty and handsome, but you are still panting. I will beat you to pieces today. Xiao Yao rolled up his sleeves and knocked on Zhou Tao's head, but Xiao Yao knocked gently. If he really used force, it would be a critical hit. Zhou Tao would be dead in a few hits. Don't hit people in the face, don't hit me in the face. Zhou Tao waved his hands with a turtle fist to prevent Xiao Yao from breaking through his defense. Oh, if you hadn't reminded me, I would have forgotten. Tonight I will slap you in the face and make you talk about being more handsome than me every day. Tonight I will make you the ugliest man on the 3rd floor. Xiao Yao, I was wrong. I really know I was wrong. Please spare your brother, big brother. Big brother. I called you big brother. Ouch. It hurts, be gentle. Big brother, I was wrong, I kneeled down to you. The tall Zhou Tao in front of him knelt on the ground and kowtowed to Xiao Yao continuously. Although Xiao Yao did not use much force, it was really painful. As for face, the Xiao Yao in front of him was his good buddy. He could not beat him or run away, so he could only beg for mercy. What are you doing? A girl's voice came from the door. It's over. Zhou Tao heard a girl's voice behind him. Zhou Tao, who had already lost face once, stood up from his kneeling position woodenly, patted the dust on his knees nonchalantly. My lifelong reputation has been ruined tonight. By the way, why don't these women like to knock on the door? Zhou Tao was very angry. The consequences are very serious. He turned around and scolded, why don't you like to knock on the door? Exclamation mark. Well, I knocked several times, no one responded. I heard some movement in the classroom, so I opened the door directly. Yi Xinru. Zhou Tao turned around and found that the girl who came was not Shi's Hangxiang, but Yi Xinru. This is the recognized campus belle of Xiaoyang University of Technology. Although it is the end of the world now, the title of campus belle is still very useful. Zhou Tao extinguished the anger that had already jumped to the top of his head, and his tone became much lighter. Yi Xinru, why are you here? If you're listening to this novel on a channel other than Fanfic World, it means they downloaded and uploaded it without effort. We cordially invite you to visit our channel, Mundo Fanfic Novelists. There you'll find the original version of this story, and you can explore many other novels of various genres. We're waiting for you to immerse yourself in a world of incredible novels. Chapter 183 Xiao Family's Secret Recipe, Life-Sustaining Water. Yi Xinru? Why are you here? Zhou Tao looked at the girl standing at the door and found out that she was Yi Xinru, the school beauty who had never looked for him. Zhou Tao was full of questions at this time. Yi Xinru. Xiao Yao heard another girl's voice, turned his head and looked at the door of the classroom, and muttered. Yes, the one in front of you is the school beauty of our Xiaoyang University of Technology. You may not have seen her. No, I have seen her. Yes, 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 a beauty like this school beauty must have countless boys peeping at her. Am I that kind of person? No. Really? No. Okay, you win. Xiao Yao was too lazy to argue with Zhou Tao. Whether it was true or not, he would not lose a piece of meat. Yi Xinru, I wonder if the school beauty has any instructions for you? Zhou Tao raised his head and chest out, not caring about the face of the school belle in front of him at all. Even if she was a school belle, she was yesterday's flower. Calling her a school belle was already giving her enough face. If he hadn't said hello to his subordinates, this school belle would probably have been a ruined school belle by now. Zhou Tao also had selfish motives. This school belle had a good family background. Maybe she could repay him after the doomsday. After all, it was only 7 days after the doomsday. Maybe it would end one day. Chief Zhou, I'm sorry for disturbing you. Yi Xinru bowed slightly. It's okay. If the school belle has any needs in life, you can just tell me. I will try my best to meet you. Zhou Tao waved his hand with a typical nouveau-riche temperament. Since he became the leader, this school belle in front of him was the first time to visit. The former school belle was bowing to him at this time, which made Zhou Tao feel very face-saving. Zhou Tao couldn't help but tilt his head to glance at Xiao Yao, and then raised his head arrogantly. I don't know what Yi Xinru is talking about, just say it. Don't be so arrogant. Xiao Yao glared at Zhou Tao. Zhou Tao, whose nose was so long that it reached the sky, was also restrained at this time. He was indeed a little ostentatious. Even if she was a school belle, she was just a former school belle. Leader Zhou, then I'll say it straight. Well, just say it. I guess this classmate is the survivor from outside. Yi Xinru turned her head and glanced at Xiao Yao, looking him up and down. The man was not as good as his name suggested. The famous man was greatly disappointed when she saw him. The man in front of her was fat, but he might be a pervert at heart. How could a man wear a pink down jacket and sunglasses at night? He was too pretentious. Could it be that she really wanted to be the female companion of the boy in front of her? Yi Xinru, who had thought clearly at first, was a little hesitant at this time. Xiao Yao glanced at Yi Xinru, the school belle in front of him, and did not say a word. Come on, you are the school belle and it's none of my business. Is this the attitude you used to talk to others? Looking herself up and down, there was even a hint of disgust in her eyes. Damn it, I have such a bad temper. If it wasn't for the fact that the other party was a girl, Xiao Yao would have wanted to turn around and leave. What the hell is this? Sorry, I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Yi Xinru. It's our first meeting. Please take care of me. I haven't asked, what's the name of this classmate? Yi Xinru seemed to have made a big decision. She breathed a sigh of relief and finally stretched out her hand. No need to mention my surname, Xiao. Xiao Yao did not say her full name, Nor did she stretch out her hand to shake hands with the school beauty in front of her. Let me ask you, on December 2nd, did you go to the Xiao City Yai Division? Note, it has been renamed the Yai Division, and this name will be used in the future. As for the previous one, I will find time to change it. Don't be surprised if you see a difference. Xiao City Yai Division. Yi Xinru withdrew her hand awkwardly. She didn't expect that she, a school beauty, would take the initiative to shake hands with others, but was rejected. Yes, December 2nd, think carefully and answer me truthfully. On December 2nd, I did go to the Xiao City Yai Division, but I received a call before I parked the car, and then I returned to school. After that, I never left this teaching building. Yi Xinru said so. Xiao Yao certainly knew Yi Xinru. On December 2nd, the day when he was hit by the old lady, he saw Yi Xinru driving by in a red BMW. At that time, he still had a glimmer of fantasy that Yi Xinru might be a witness for him. However, now that he asked Yi Xinru herself, she did go to the Xiao City Yai Division, but she didn't do anything. As expected, this society is full of rich and unkind people. How could he expect Yi Xinru in front of him to testify for him? As for what Yi Xinru did in this Xiao City Yai Division, Xiao Yao didn't want to ask, because it was meaningless. She didn't even stop the car, so how could he expect her to do anything? For a moment, Xiao Yao's impression of Yi Xinru in front of him was directly pulled down. She was not as good as Shi's Hangxiang just now. At least Shi's Hangxiang was pleasing to the eye. As for Yi Xinru, please, why are you standing here like a stick? Although she looks as beautiful as a fairy, why are you smearing all that dust on your face? Are you afraid that we will like you, so you deliberately smear dust on your face to disgust us? Student Xiao, how do you know that I have been to the Xiao City Yai Division? I don't know, I'm just asking, is that not okay? Of course you can. I heard that student Xiao is here to look for your girlfriend. I don't know your girlfriend's name, but I'm familiar with this place. If you can tell me your girlfriend's name, I can help you find it. Brother? You are here to look for your girlfriend? How come I don't know? Also, when did you find your girlfriend? Why didn't you tell me? Oh, Zhou Tao, don't talk nonsense, Xiao Yao said to Yi Xinru in front of him. Who told you that I was here to look for my girlfriend? Who spread this rumor? Isn't it? They are all saying that you came to this teaching building alone to find your girlfriend, just to rescue your girlfriend. Yes, and no, he didn't expect that rumors would spread as soon as he arrived. However, it seemed that the rumors were almost true. After all, Xiao Yao did come to find Xiaozin, although Xiaozin did not recognize him after her rebirth. Xiao Yao, you are really something. You secretly found a girlfriend behind my back. Poor me, Zhou Tao, is still alone. Oh my god, Zhou Tao, if you keep nagging, I will make you the ugliest man on the third floor. Zhou Tao closed his mouth and used his hands to pretend to pull a zipper. His mouth was tightly closed and he kept shaking his head. Part of the reason I came here is to find a girl, but she is not my girlfriend. Xiao Yao was right. After all, after her rebirth, Xiaozin still didn't recognize him, and he didn't lend her money to pay off the loan. He came here just to see how Xiaozin was doing, whether she was alive or dead. If he could, Xiao Yao would do his best to help Xiaozin. Not your girlfriend yet? Zhou Tao couldn't control his mouth again. If she wasn't your girlfriend, why would you risk your life to find her alone? I know her, but she may not know me yet. I just owed her a favor. If she is still alive, I will do my best to help her. If she unfortunately leaves this doomsday world, then I won't have anything to worry about in this teaching building. Brother Xiao Yao, there's still me. Don't you worry about me. Zhou Tao said pitifully. You? Without me, aren't you living well? You even became a leader, you don't need me. I need you, Xiao Yao, I need you, I want. Gun. Get out. Xiao Yao finally couldn't help but kicked out. Xiao Yao didn't use much force and kicked Zhou Tao out directly. Bang! Zhou Tao hit the wall and slid down slowly, leaving a long mark on the wall. Ah, I'm going to die, Xiao Yao, you're too hard. No, it's too hard to kick. Save me, I can't get up. Zhou Tao yelled heartbreakingly, his nose hit the wall, and his face was really disfigured. Two bright red bloodstains slowly extended from his nostrils. Zhou Tao had completely disregarded the dignity of a leader. Fuck you, Xiao Yao took advantage of the moment when Yi Xinru was looking at Zhou Tao at the wall in surprise, and took out a bottle of red ginseng soup from his mobile phone space with his back to them. Zhou Tao only had more than 10 drops of blood left because of excessive force just now. Xiao Yao quickly ran to the wall and helped Zhou Tao up. Come on, Dallin, drink the medicine. Fuck, Xiao Yao, if you want to be the big brother, just say it, and I will let you give it. You are going to poison me. Why do I feel like I am a bit like Wu Dallin? I want to kill you. Do I need to be so roundabout? I said, I won't stab you in the back, I will stab you from the front. Puff. Zhou Tao spat out a mouthful of blood. Don't be afraid, that's the red ginseng soup that Zhou Tao had already drunk half a mouthful. Xiao Yao, you lied to me. Drink it quickly, I won't stab you, as long as you don't stab me, my knife will never be against you. What if I stab you? That depends on whether your knife is faster or I have more flesh. Fuck, you win. You have more meat. I've experienced that full strength punch just now. I admit it. Eh? What kind of magical drink is this? Why do I feel much better? This is the unique secret recipe of my Xiao family, the life-extending water. If it weren't for this, I wouldn't have enough lives to live a carefree life. Fuck, is it so magical? Give me a few hundred bottles so I can kill as many zombies as possible among the zombies downstairs. Do you think you are Zhao Yun? Go in and out as many zombies as possible. I only have one bottle of life-extending water. Well, the rest are all yours. Drink it sparingly. Ah. Only one bottle. Nonsense, I have hundreds of bottles. I would have gone in and out by myself a long time ago. One bottle is one bottle. This stuff is good. Xiao Yao, tell your brothers what ingredients you use to make this life-extending water. My urine. Poof. Ugh. Ugh. Zhou Tao's body, which had just climbed up, fell down again, and then he held a wall and vomited crazily. Hearing what Xiao Yao said, this red ginseng soup really smelled like urine. It's over. I actually drank Xiao Yao's urine. My fame in my life, forget it, I have no more fame. Zhou Tian limped towards Xiao Yao and Yi Xinru like an abandoned woman in the boudoir. I'll vomit you to death. Xiao Yao saw that Zhou Tao's health had almost recovered, so he stopped looking at Zhou Tao and turned back. This. Mr. Xiao, you have great strength. Yi Xinru's surprised expression was painted on her face without any concealment. Although the man in front of her wore very special clothes and hobbies, he was indeed very strong. It's just a trifle, not worth mentioning. Xiao Yao patted the dust on his body, as if he was a hermit. Chapter 184 Female Companion. This, classmate Xiao, has great strength. Yi Xinru in front of her was looking at Xiao Yao with a surprised expression on her face. Her opinion of Xiao Yao had also changed a lot. After all, the stronger a person is, the more individual he is. At this time, Yi Xinru looked at Xiao Yao's clothes and found that they were not so alternative. This was completely in the category of personality. It's just a trifle, not worth mentioning, Xiao Yao said, then turned his head to look at Zhou Tao. How is it? You're not going to die yet, are you? Xiao Yao, just wait for me. One day, I will pin you down and beat you hard, beat you into a pig's head, let you match your fat body, and become a real Zubaiji. Oh? You are ambitious. It seems that the kick just now didn't make you feel what pain is. Let me be frank with you. Just now, I only used 1 point of strength. Do you want to try my 10 points of strength? Brother Xiao Yao, I was wrong. I was just talking. My admiration for you is like the yellow river water coming from the sky, pouring all over your body. I am willing to offer the position of leader with both hands. Xiao Yao, I don't care. You have humiliated me tonight. I have no face to continue to be the leader. You do it. I want to be your little brother. Save your energy. A bunch of rabble. You should lead them yourself. I don't have the time to be a laborer for them. Brother Xiao Yao, please help me. Help these poor children. I believe that under your leadership, we will definitely survive better. I tell you, I will never be the leader. I have my own things to do. I came here mainly to find that girl. Oh, by the way, I want to see if you are dead. When this matter is over, I will go home directly. I don't have the time or energy to help you be a leader. Go home. Zhou Tao said in surprise. Home, this familiar yet unfamiliar word. He also wants to go home, but now even leaving this teaching building is a luxury. Well, I have to go home. I can't let go of my parents. I have been out for too long. I am very worried about them. Okay, I will go with you then. If you go home with me, what will happen to these people under you? No matter how many people there are, they are not as important as parents, right? Okay, then, we will go home together. Yes. Zhou Tao held Xiao Yao's hand tightly. At this time, there was another companion on the way home, just like going home together after school. This classmate Xiao is called Xiao Yao, right? Yep. Yes. Xiao Yao turned his head and glanced at Yi Xinru next to him. She might have heard Zhou Tao calling him big brother Xiao Yao just now. I don't know, Xiao Yao. What's the name of big brother's girlfriend? Tell me, I can help find her. I know most of the girls here, maybe I can help find her for you. Hearing that the leader Zhou Tao called the Xiao Yao in front of him big brother, Yi Xinru also tried to call him big brother. After all, it would be more polite. But Yi Xinru still couldn't let go. It was not so smooth to call him. It felt awkward. After all, she was a school beauty, and she also helped her father manage a company and was also the nominal general manager of a company. Now she actually called a classmate big brother. Alice, fate is playing tricks on people. Okay, have you heard of a girl named Xiaozin? Xiao Yao wanted to say that she was from the class next door, but thinking that after rebirth, the school's bungalow became a teaching building. At this time, he didn't know which class Xiaozin was in, but the name should not be wrong. Xiaozin. Yes, Xia means summer, Zin means appreciation. As I recall, there doesn't seem to be a girl named Xiaozin here, but I'll go back and ask them. Maybe they'll know something. Well, sorry to bother you. If anyone knows about Xiaozin, I can give him a bottle of mineral water, or do him a favor. Of course, it needs to be within my ability. Also, I can't tell directly that I'm getting mineral water in return, lest someone take advantage of the situation and deceive me with false information. You know, it's hard for me to tell whether the information provided by the other party is false or not. Xiao Yao, brother, you are really as generous as the rumors say. Generous? Just a bottle of mineral water. Just a bottle of mineral water, Xiao Yao, brother, it's indeed a bit abrupt to meet you for the first time. I'd like to ask, Xiao Yao, brother, do you have a female companion now? Female companion? Well, on the third floor, all the boys have female companions. Of course, except for our leader Zhou Tao, all the other boys have female companions. I wonder if big brother Xiao Yao already has a female companion he likes. What are female companions for? Xiao Yao, these female companions are now like maids and slaves. Of course, I may have gone a little too far, but the meaning is about the same. Men can order their female companions around at will, and even do some unspeakable things. Zhou Tao explained on the side. You guys on the third floor are really depraved? It's not depraved, it's for survival. Everyone is just trying to stay alive. Zhou Tao said. He couldn't manage his subordinates. After all, he couldn't provide food for everyone. Since they were willing, he didn't want to care what they did as long as they could survive. Then why don't you find a female companion as a leader? Didn't I just tell you that I don't like these vulgar girls? Do you mean that the school beauty in front of us is also a vulgar girl? I didn't expect that your standards are getting higher and higher. Ahem, school beauty, of course, is not a vulgar girl, but I haven't come out of the shadow of losing Xiaomo. I don't want to find a female companion. Tisk. Xiao Yao was too lazy to expose Zhou Tao. Maybe Yi Xinru in front of him didn't want to be Zhou Tao's female companion. I wonder if brother Xiao Yao already has a female companion he likes. Yi Xinru asked again, looking at Xiao Yao in front of her with burning eyes, fearing that he already has a female companion. Not yet, but I think the girl just now is pretty good, with a graceful figure, sexy and enchanting. What's her name? Yes, her name is Hangxiang's sister. Zhou Tao, did Hangxiang's sister come just now to be my female companion? Fuck, when did your taste become so unique? Is your taste the same color as the vest you are wearing outside? Why, isn't a female companion a maid? You don't have to do anything. If you find a female companion, of course you have to find one that is pleasing to the eye. I wonder what brother Xiao Yao thinks of me. Yi Xinru seemed to have mustered up a lot of courage to say this. What? Zhou Tao was shocked by Yi Xinru's words in front of him. Zhou Tao picked his ears, as if he thought he had heard it wrong. I want to ask brother Xiao Yao, I wonder if I can be your female companion. Chapter 185 Yi Xinru wants to get mineral water for nothing? No way. Oh, heaven, oh, earth, which angel sister will come and help me vent my anger? Zhou Tao was so angry that he almost fainted. Yi Xinru, the school beauty, actually wanted to take the initiative to be Xiao Yao's female companion. Zhou Tao glanced at Xiao Yao in front of him. How come I don't have this unique temperament? Is it that in this doomsday world, I have to wear something weird enough to attract the attention of beautiful women? No, I will wear a pink down jacket another day. What did you say? Xiao Yao didn't understand, or didn't dare to understand. Yi Xinru actually took the initiative to be his female companion? What's going on? Is my peach blossom luck coming? I mean, I want to be Xiao Yao's female companion. I wonder if Xiao Yao agrees. You want to be my female companion? Are you crazy? Do you know what a female companion does? Or are you also a BRT? What is BRT? Yi Xinru was confused. Xiao Yao. Yi Xinru is one of the few girls on the third floor who has not given up her dignity. I thought that you would rather die than surrender. I haven't recovered yet. This year actually took the initiative to be your female companion. I don't know what your charm is, Xiao Yao. Is it this fat body? Or this eye-catching coat? No, I want to go out for a walk. If I stay here, I will become a sourpuss. It's not BRT. Absolutely not. Zhou Tao, why are you so sure? Maybe she is secretly doing it. Well, if you say so, I have nothing to say. Don't you look at your Xinru's dress? If it is really BRT, why would she dress so shabby? Yi, you asked me so directly that I was a little at a loss. The sexy and enchanting Xiangxiang sister just hinted. I didn't expect that you would be such a direct person. It really makes me look at her in a new light. Give me a reason, why did you choose me? If I remember correctly, I have just been here for less than 2 hours, and you want to be my female companion? Aren't you afraid that I am a pervert or a pervert? Because you are strong enough, I, Yi Xinru, will choose the strongest man even if I have to choose a man. As for whether you are a pervert, I will admit it. Although what you said before is the truth, it still sounds quite comfortable. Okay, go back and pack up. Tonight, you have to warm my bed and sleep with me. This. What? Don't want to. That's fine. If you can't sleep with me, why do I need you as a female companion? Do you want to spend resources to support me? It's funny. Okay, stop talking about you and me. Go back quickly. Next time you want to be someone else's female companion, remember to wipe the dust off your face. You. Yi Xinru's face turned red with anger. She wanted to say something but didn't know what to say. She thought about herself as a school belle, and now she was like a joke, begging others to take her as a female companion, and being verbally insulted by others. Zhou Tao, get out. School belle Yi, please go in. Humph. Yi Xinru shook her head and turned around to leave. Xiao Yao, is this really okay? What's good or bad? Do you really think Yi Xinru really wants to be my female companion? Don't dream. She must be trying to get my mineral water and food, and she doesn't want to pay a price. I just scared her, and she got scared. So what? Do you think she wants to get something for nothing? Now she is angry and embarrassed, and she made her face so dirty. Is she playing a pitiful trick? I have enough mineral water, but you can't give it to everyone. Brother Xiao Yao, you are really my brother and a role model for my generation. Awesome. It's okay. It's very simple to do this. Don't be unable to move your legs just because of a beautiful woman. You must keep your heart down. You still have a lot to learn. I praised you a few words, and you really gasped. When Miss Xiangxiang was here just now, didn't you stand awkwardly? Did you? Gun. Get out. Stop nagging, go and light another candle, the candle is almost burned out. Your candles are free. These are the only candles I have found. Please use them sparingly. Hurry up, I'm afraid of the dark. Fuck, Xiao Yao, who is not afraid of zombies, is afraid of the dark. Stop competing, hurry up. What, do you want to try my fist with 10 times the power? You are the eldest brother, you have the final say. I light it. Isn't it okay for me to light it? Well, this young man is teachable. Xiao Yao's reconnaissance glasses can turn on night vision, but that costs a lot of money. This can only be turned on at critical moments. After all, Xiao Yao only has about 30,000 yuan at this time, so he can't afford it. In this case, it seems that more lighting tools must be prepared, otherwise he will be blind at night. This nightlife without light is not good. Without light, the long night is even more of a torture. Survivors with nothing to do will have wild thoughts. Wasn't it like this in ancient times? There was nothing to do at night, so couples did something indescribable. So the ancients had a lot of children, and other single dogs would recite poems and drink only facing the moon. They didn't even have friends, so many great poets came out. Dang dang dang. Someone knocked on the door again. It's very lively tonight. Who is here again? I don't know, maybe the people who set up the obstacles are back, Xiao Yao said, and then shouted to the outside, come in. Brother. The people who came were Haoni Ubi and Lu Chuksu. You are here. Well, we went to see our former companions. Hello, Chief Zhou. Well. Xiao Yao simply nodded arrogantly. Although these two people came with Xiao Yao, they were still here the day before yesterday, so he didn't take them seriously at all. Oh, you didn't share all my food and water. Brother, food and water are your property. How dare we share them without your order? Well, you guys take some food and water. You were originally here, so you should have a place to sleep now. Brother, we have a place. The third floor is big. We can just find a place to stay for the night. By the way, didn't you come to the third floor to find someone? Who do you want to find? Why don't you tell us the name? We were originally here. We can say that we know everyone here. Yes, brother, tell us the name of the person you want to find. We can't kill zombies, but we can help you find someone. Well, then you go and find me a girl named Xiaozin. You can also get some information about her. If you have information about her, you can give a bottle of mineral water to the person who provides the information. Of course, you have to ask everyone first and then give the mineral water. Otherwise, if they know that they can get mineral water and provide some false information, we will have no way to tell the truth from the false. Well, go ahead, have a rest early, and ask again tomorrow. Okay, big brother, let's go back first. Okay. Go back. If someone bullies you, don't fight. Hold them back first and come to me directly. Don't worry, since I brought you up here, I will ensure your safety. No one on the third floor dares to bully you. Chapter 186, Deputy Leader Xiao? Brother. Thank you. Haoni Ubi even said with a tearful tone. Go back quickly, don't cry in front of me in the future, you are a grown man, why are you playing pitiful scenes, I hate this the most. Sorry, brother, we will cry behind your back in the future. Go away, don't play word games with me here, believe it or not, I will abuse you with a big account. Brother, we were wrong. Go back quickly, it's late, find someone tomorrow, the sooner you find someone, the sooner you go to the supermarket, there are a few of my companions in the supermarket, without me, I'm afraid they will be in danger. Xiao Yao thought of the hateful supermarket owner who actually shut him out, and he had to go back to the supermarket again as soon as possible. Xiao Yao was afraid that the supermarket owner would harm Jinlian and Izzy. I hope that the supermarket owner has some brains and doesn't do anything he shouldn't do, otherwise, when I go back, I will definitely make him die without a complete body. Understood, brother, then we will go back and rest first. Haoni Ubi took Lu Chuxu's hand, and the two walked out of the classroom. Xiao Yao, have you really decided to take these two weirdos as your younger brothers? No. Then why did you say you would protect them? I brought them here, at least during the time I'm here, I have to protect them. What, do you have any objections? I dare not, in fact. I also want to be protected. We are brothers, no one is better than the other, there is no such thing as protecting or not protecting, we two brothers should help each other. Yes, we are brothers, we should help each other. Leader, the obstacles have been set up, and they have returned. Haoni Ubi and Lu Chuxu went out, and Xiao Su just came in. Yes. Xiao Yao turned to Xiao Yao and said, do you have enough mineral water in this box? Enough. That's good, otherwise it would be difficult for me to be the leader. Leader. Big brother. A group of people came back in a mighty stream, calling out various names. Well, you are all back. How are the obstacles set up? Brother. There are twice as many obstacles as the original ones leading from the third floor to the second floor. Don't worry, brother, we will not cut corners and finish the work ahead of schedule just to get the mineral water. After all, this is related to the safety of all the survivors on the third floor, and we can't be careless. Well, it happens that you all are here. I will announce something to you. I believe you have met the person next to me. Let me introduce him to you again. The sponsor of the mineral water this time is our deputy leader Xiao Yao. From now on, he will be our deputy leader Xiao. Welcome everyone. Pa. What? Xiao Yao, who was waiting to cash in the mineral water for them, was confused. This damn Zhou Tao actually gave himself a position of deputy leader without his consent. No, I can't do that. How can I be so worthy? I've only been here for 2 hours and I'm trying to grab the position of deputy leader. This is not okay. Why not? Just because you provided 6 bottles of mineral springs at a time, you deserve to be the deputy leader. Let me ask you, do you have any objection to letting Xiao Yao be the deputy leader? No objection. We welcome you with open arms. Deputy Leader Xiao. Deputy Leader Xiao. Stop shouting. If you shout again, the zombies will come up to see what's going on. I'm here just to find someone. I may leave as soon as I'm done. I don't have time to be a deputy leader. Is Deputy Leader Xiao leaving? Where is Deputy Leader Xiao going? Why don't you take us with you? Yes, take us with you. There are not many resources here. If Deputy Leader Xiao is willing to take us away from here, we are willing to regard Deputy Leader Xiao as our big brother. Can you give me a little face? I'm still here. Zhou Tao was very angry. The consequences were serious. These people actually said in front of him that they wanted to recognize someone else as their big brother. Although the person they recognized was Xiao Yao, their buddy, but Bao felt bitter and Bao didn't want to save face. I'm sorry, Chief Zhou, you have led us to break out several times. We suffered heavy casualties. If there is really someone who can lead us out, is it wrong for us to recognize someone else as our big brother? Okay, since you said so, then I won't be the leader anymore. Whoever wants to be the leader can be the leader. Chief Xiao, you can be our leader. Yes, Chief Xiao. You can depose Leader Zhou Tao today, but you will depose me tomorrow when you meet someone stronger. Forget it, I don't have the time to be a leader. You should just recognize Zhou Tao as the leader. He is a good leader. I believe that under his management, the team will be better than mine. Don't mention me as the leader anymore. That's it. This is the mineral water for you. You have all worked hard. Go back and have a rest early. Leader Xiao. Deputy Leader Xiao. Some people called me by other names. Don't call me leader anymore. Just call me Xiao Yao. I am just a survivor passing by. I can't even support myself. I am not qualified to be a leader. Go back. Several people took the mineral water and left. Everyone's face was filled with joy. In fact, it didn't matter whether Xiao Yao was the leader or not. The key was whether he could provide them with enough food and lead them to survive. They didn't care whether it was Zhou Tao, Xiao Yao, or anyone else. Xiao Yao, you've seen it too. I'm such a coward as a leader. Don't be discouraged, you've done very well. Do you really have no interest in the position of leader? Frankly speaking, the position of leader is very useful. If I want to find a woman to be my companion, they all rush to sit on my sofa. If being a leader is just for this, then what's the point? It's the same with me spending money on mineral water. You don't understand. Only in this way will they be afraid of you and have reservations about you. If I had become the leader earlier, maybe Xiao would not have died. Afraid of you? Not necessarily. Why did those people just now want to dismiss you? Because you gave them hope of life? If anyone can lead us out, we will follow him as leader, and so will I. However, they actually said this in front of me, which made me feel very embarrassed. Okay, I won't compete with you for this position, so don't worry. Actually, I'm 100% willing for you to be the leader, really. Don't try to trick me. Don't you have any intention of being a leader? Don't you have such no desire for power? A man's dream is to hold the power of the world when awake and to sleep on the lap of a beautiful woman when drunk. Aren't you tempted? If I want to be a leader, my subordinates must be absolutely loyal to me. I don't have enough time and effort to deal with this bunch of rabble of yours, so why should I become a leader? Loyalty? Xiao Yao, you think too perfectly. Everyone has selfish desires. How can there be absolute loyalty? Humans are social animals and are bound to have all kinds of strange human nature. This is inevitable for human groups. If you want absolute loyalty, there is only one way. What way? Set up a robot army and set the loyalty to 100%. Otherwise, as long as they are human, they will have their own thoughts and there will be no such thing as absolute loyalty. Chapter 187 Yuzinaru's Choice. Robot Army, your brain circuit is good. Where can I get so many robots now? There are so many zombies in front of me, I might as well raise a zombie army. You have a weird brain circuit, a zombie army? Do you think you are the zombie lord, commanding billions of zombie armies to obey your orders with just a flick of your fingers? Can't I be a summoner? Why don't you be a mage? One forbidden spell to kill all the monsters in 1 second? Do you think this is a game? This is reality, a reality where there is no comeback after death. No comeback. Xiao Yao is not sure if he can come back after death, so this time, he cannot die, and Xiao Yao dare not try, unless the system clearly prompts that he can be reborn. Otherwise, this time, he will use it as his only life. I'm really impressed by you. Let's get back to the topic we were talking about. We're going too far. If we keep talking about it for a while, even aliens will come out. Oh, what were we talking about just now? We were talking about loyalty. I said, as a human being, he can't be absolutely loyal. Then what should we do according to what you said? It's very simple. Don't worry about their personalities, because there is a sentence in the Tao Te Ching that says, "Heaven and earth have no benevolence and treat all things as straw dogs." What do you mean? It means that God has no benevolence and treats all things in the world as dogs. Fuck, are you sure this is what the Tao Te Ching says? God treats all things in the world as dogs? Look at you, why are you so inflexible? The real meaning of this sentence is that God treats all things in the world equally. He doesn't treat anyone specially well or badly. Whether you are a noble or a rural stray dog, you are treated equally. I don't agree with what you said. Why can high-ranking officials live in luxury, while rural dogs can only eat shit? High-ranking officials can live a glorious life, while rural dogs can only be hungry and cold, and even cannot live a normal life? Why can some animals live for 10,000 years, while others can only live for 1 day? Is this fair? Not to mention the universe, let's just talk about humans. Everyone is divided into different classes when they are born. Some people are orphaned shortly after birth, while others are destined to be powerful before they are born. How can this be fair? The grudges and good deeds of the previous life? But who can remember the things of the previous life? Everyone only remembers the ups and downs of this life. Why should the things of the previous life be transferred to this life when there is no memory of the previous life at all? What is the difference between this and transferring grudges to an unrelated person? Is this the so-called reincarnation? Is this fair? Brother Xiao Yao, I was just quoting an illusion. Zhou Tao just quoted an illusion that he himself didn't understand. He didn't expect that it would cause so much debate from Xiao Yao. He didn't know what to say for a moment. Actually, what you said is right. As long as one is a human being, there will be selfishness and no absolute loyalty, because he will have thoughts, his own opinions, he will consider the situation, and will seek shelter under a roof that is more advantageous to him. I thought it was too perfect. Others choose to follow you for only a few reasons. Following you can survive, have food, have resources, not be eaten by zombies, and live better than now. If they have no strength and no resources, these people will definitely run away in a minute. This is human nature. Xiao Yao, it seems that I won this time. Well, you won. You made me understand the truth. Human beings, as animals, do not have absolute loyalty. So, think about it more positively. It is precisely because everyone has selfishness that this group is wonderful, vibrant, and life is interesting. Yet, Xiao Yao snatched a bottle of wine beside Zhou Tao and drank it directly, gudong gulp. He thought too beautifully. After Zhou Tao said this, he suddenly realized it and wanted to get drunk. Fuck, Xiao Yao, don't drink my wine. Your wine? No, it's mine now. You've already drunk a bottle, you have to let me have a taste. Drink less, you're the kind of person who gets drunk with half a bottle of beer, and I'm counting on you to watch over me. Don't worry, I know, my alcohol tolerance is not that bad. Don't just drink, eat some kelp. This is the kelp of your sister's Yangxiang that you've been thinking about day and night, and it smells like rouge. Fuck, I don't want it, I hate the smell of rouge the most. Let's have a drink. Cheers. Sister Xinru, why are you back? What's going on? Did you really tell the new survivor that you would be his female companion? Zixi, why did you come out? Me? Forget it, go back. Hey, Sister Xinru, didn't you go to see the new survivor? Why, you look so bad. Did the newcomer bully you? Humph. I'll go find him. He dares to bully our Yi Xinru, he is really blind. Zixi, stop it, no one is bullying me. Then why do you look so bad? By the way, aren't you going to be his female companion? What's wrong? Are you embarrassed to say it? Forget it, Why don't we go back? Even if we starve to death or jump off from here, we would rather die than beg for mercy from those stinky men. Sister Xiao Yao is my spiritual leader. She would rather die in glory than live in disgrace. Let's go back. Hey, Sister Xinru, don't push me. Yi Xinru and Li Zixi returned to the westernmost classroom dejectedly. Hey, isn't this the campus bell of your university? Why did you come back in such a dejected manner? Could it be that our campus belle of Yi University is shy and embarrassed to say that she wants to be someone else's female companion? If campus belle Yi is embarrassed to say it, I am willing to be your matchmaker and help you two get together. Look at the face of this campus belle of Yi University. She was probably driven back by someone. Tisk tisk tisk, look at her dirty clothes and face covered in dust. If I were a man, I would kick her out. People who don't know would think she's a beggar. That's right. Beggars are better than her. Beggars even know how to wag their tails and beg for mercy. This school beauty of Yi University is used to a life of luxury. I'm afraid she doesn't put herself in the right place and still thinks she's some kind of school beauty. This seemed like it was still the past, when the whole world revolved around you. Now it's the end of the world. No matter how beautiful a woman is, she is more useful without food and survival. A wild girl is a follower, and the other is a noble and cool campus beauty. You two are really a perfect match. Oh, let's not talk about it. Big brother is still waiting for me, maybe he's already in time. Zhang Xiang packed up her makeup tools, got up and left the classroom. Sister Xinru, should we move to another classroom? It's so disgusting being here every day. Where else can we move to? There is no place for us on the third floor. We are too different, so different that we arouse the disgust of almost everyone. When all the girls are being someone else's female companion, if we don't, we will become sinners. Sister Xinru, I feel so helpless. I really want to leave this damn place. Actually, the new survivor agreed to let me be his female companion. What? Sister Xinru. Did you really say that? Well, I really said that, but what? But what? But that boy is too much? He actually asked me to pack up now and go to warm his bed and sleep with him. How can this be? Sister Xinru, you are the school belle, you can't do such a thing. What's the use of the title of school belle? It can't be exchanged for food, it can't be exchanged for a chance to survive. In fact, the title of school belle has become a laughingstock of most people. Don't you think I have been isolated now? Sister Xinru, no matter how others treat you, I will always stand by your side. Thank you, Sister Zixi, I've decided. I will go to warm his bed and sleep with him tonight. Sister Xinru, are you crazy? I'm not crazy. Being a female companion requires this kind of awareness. My original idea of just being a female companion seems to be dashed. This Xiao Yao is the kind of person who won't show up until he sees the rabbit. Of course, it is also possible that he is testing me. Sister Xinru, you can't take risks. What if he is not testing you, but really wants you to sleep with him? People always have to learn to grow up. But I've made up my mind, Zixi, I won't accompany you tonight. You be careful by yourself. Sister Xinru. Don't say anything. That's it. I'm really sorry for not bringing you mineral water tonight. I thought I could get a bottle with my reputation as the school beauty. I was naive. I didn't expect that my reputation is worthless now. Tomorrow I will definitely bring you mineral water. Wait for me. Sister Xinru. Zixi watched Xinru quickly walk out of the classroom, tears welling up in her eyes. Chapter 188, Female Companion Yi Xinru. Xiao Yao. Xiao Yao. Zhou Tao shook Xiao Yao beside him, only to see that Xiao Yao's eyes were a little blurry at this time, and even standing became a problem. Drink. Xiao Yao raised the bottle of wine, still shouting to drink. I drank so much, I told you not to drink, but you insisted on drinking, and after a few sips, you became drunk like this. Zhou Tao moved Xiao Yao to the sofa with great effort, and sat on the ground gasping for breath. Who? You are too heavy with all this pork on you. It's more difficult to move you than to kill a zombie. Xiao Yao, look at how bad you are now. I can't fight with strength, but I can beat 10 of you in drinking. No, I just drank a lot, and now I feel like peeing. Outside the door, Yi Xinru had been standing at the door of the classroom for a long time, but she didn't have the courage to knock on the door in front of her. She came here with great vigor and confidence just now, but now she was instantly discouraged. She raised her hand and put it down and raised it again, but she didn't have the courage to knock. Squeak. Yizunru raised her hands and was struggling. At this moment, the door of the classroom suddenly opened. Hey, Yizunru? Why are you here? Well, didn't Brother Xiao Yao just ask me to pack up and come to serve him in bed? I've already packed up. Yizunru said a little shyly. What? Yizunru, are you really determined to be Xiao Yao's female companion? Zhou Tao's eyes widened. At this moment, his eyes were even rounder than Zhang Fei's. Yes. I've decided. Yizunru nodded heavily. Fuck, what kind of shit luck is Xiao Yao? Zhou Tao said indignantly. Yizunru didn't know whether Zhou Tao was praising Xiao Yao or saying that she was shit. She didn't know how to answer for a while. Go in. Xiao Yao is inside. He may be drunk. I'm going to the next classroom tonight. You guys, you just serve him in bed. Zhou Tao said, helped Yizunru open the door of the classroom, and invited her in. Then you go in. Zhou Tao opened the door, Yizunru entered the classroom, Zhou Tao closed the door again. Alice, Xiao Yao, this fat guy, his luck is really against the sky? Forget it, I just wanted to go to the toilet, now I have no urge to pee. Alice, Xiao Yao, I will give you my classroom tonight, who makes us brothers? Zhou Tao turned and walked to the next classroom. As a leader, it is not a problem to borrow a seat to sleep for a night. Yizunru entered the classroom. There was a faint smell of alcohol in the classroom, and the whole classroom was filled with a faint light of candles, as if she was going to have a candlelight dinner with her beloved. Although she had made preparations long ago, she really wanted to find a place to hide now. Fortunately, the big pervert Xiao Yao not far away was drunk. Water. Water. Xiao Yao, who was lying on the sofa, murmured at this time. Yizunru hurriedly rummaged through the box next to her, and found a bottle of mineral water, unscrewed the bottle cap, and put the mineral water mouth to Xiao Yao's mouth. Gulp, gulp. Xiao Yao drank a few sips and lay down again. Zhou Tao, you fat pig, if you're capable, let's drink for another 300 rounds, I will definitely make you drunk. Xiao Yao seemed to be talking in his sleep, and a slurp, slurp sound came out of his mouth. This big pervert Xiao Yao actually called Zhou Tao a fat pig, he must be drunk. Yizunru looked at Xiao Yao in front of her. What kind of face was under the sunglasses? Seeing that Xiao Yao was already drunk, Yizunru quietly took off Xiao Yao's sunglasses. PFFT. Yizunru chuckled. She thought that the face under the sunglasses was a fat and heavy-handed man, but unexpectedly, it was a pretty boy who was just a little fat. Yizunru couldn't help but be a little curious about this little fat man. She sat next to Xiao Yao, holding her chin with both hands, staring curiously at Xiao Yao who was lying on the sofa in front of her. What kind of person are you? Badgie, Sister Jinlian, Sister Azzy, you guys run, don't let that bastard boss catch up. Xiaozin, where are you? Mom and Dad, I miss you. Yizunru gently wiped away the tears from the corners of Xiao Yao's eyes. Jinlian? Azzy? Who are these people? He actually cried in his dream. He must have been having a not very beautiful dream. The boy in front of him seemed to have many stories. The candlelight slowly went out. Yizunru was not familiar with this classroom and had no idea where to put the candle. The classroom suddenly became dark, which frightened Yizunru. She quietly held Xiao Yao's hand beside her. It was a pair of powerful hands. The moment she held it, Yizunru felt an inexplicable sense of security. Maybe, my choice this time is not so bad. The sofa was big enough. Xiao Yao was drunk anyway and would not do anything to her. Yizunru also became bolder and lay down next to Xiao Yao. If she went a little further, she would fall down. Yizunru pushed Xiao Yao inwards, but could not push him at all. Is this Xiao Yao a pig? So heavy. Yet, whether intentionally or unintentionally, Xiao Yao turned over, and Yizunru had even less space. Xiao Yao turned over and directly pushed Yizunru under the sofa. Yizunru stood up angrily, took off her shoes, and directly past Xiao Yao and lay down on the sofa. Let's see how you can squeeze me down. I'm going to squeeze you down. Yizunru pushed Xiao Yao out with both feet. Forget it, it's a waste of effort. It's just a pig. Anyway, there's still a lot of space inside. Maybe the pig will turn over and roll down by itself. Then, the whole sofa will be yours. It's much more comfortable than the hard bed made of tables. Yizunru couldn't help but be fascinated by this soft sofa. After a while, Xiao Yao hummed again, and really turned over again, but this time he turned inward, with his arms and legs directly on Yizhenru. Oh my god, it's over, this pig is actually turning inside. Yizhenru tried hard to pry open Xiao Yao's arms that were holding her, and Xiao Yao's arms were like a pair of pliers. Oh, forget it, if this goes on, I will be exhausted to death tonight. Fortunately, I can still breathe, so I will let this pig go first. Yizhenru decided not to resist. After all, women's strength is limited, and they can't resist all the time. Late at night, Xiao Yao woke up hazily, and was awakened by urine. At this time, Xiao Yao suddenly wanted to go to the toilet. It was really troublesome to get up in the middle of the night to pee, but there was no way. When you dream about finding a toilet, you must wake up quickly, otherwise it will be troublesome to find a toilet in your dream later. At this time, Xiao Yao was already sober, but his head was still a little groggy. Xiao Yao felt so heavy. Why is this quilt so heavy? Xiao Yao grabbed the quilt and wanted to lift it up, and it was soft. A woman's voice came from his ears, and Xiao Yao's eyes widened instantly. What voice? What the hell? Why is there a woman lying on top of me? It feels like this woman is hugging me like an octopus. Who the hell is this? She came here without my permission? Where are my reconnaissance glasses? Damn, they were not stolen by some bastard, right? Xiao Yao fumbled around for a while and finally found the reconnaissance glasses from the sidelines. He quickly put them on, turned on reconnaissance, and turned on night vision. Name, Yizhenru race, human level. 1 combat power. 10, 100/100 inches Yizhenru? Why is she here? I was drunk last night and had a headache. I don't remember what happened afterwards. I'm wearing clothes now, so it's impossible for anything to happen between Yizhenru and me. This Yizhenru actually came to sleep with me. Xiao Yao was a little confused for a moment. He just wanted to scare Yizhenru, but what should he do? Where is that fat guy Zhou Tao? Exclamation mark. Chapter 189 Disaster escalates, tsunamis and volcanoes occur simultaneously. Xiao Yao was originally awakened by the urge to urinate, but now he no longer felt like urinating when he saw Yizhenru sleeping in front of him. He had originally wanted to scare Yizhenru, but he didn't expect that she would actually sleep with him. What should he do? Even if he asked Yizhenru to go back, no one would believe him. He didn't do anything. Besides, it was 2 a.m. now, and the other survivors should be asleep. He glanced at Yizhenru in front of him. At this moment, she was sleeping soundly, and drooling from the corners of her mouth. Oh my god, Yizhenru's saliva flowed onto my beloved pink down jacket. Forget it, let's just leave it at that. Xiao Yao, who had just gotten up in the middle of the night to pee, now no longer had any urge to pee or sleepiness. He stared at the ceiling of the classroom with wide eyes, thinking that my reputation as a fat man would be ruined from now on. I came here to find Xiaozin, but Xiaozin hasn't been found yet, and now I'm unclear about what's going on with the school beauty. Then, how should I explain to Xiaozin, can she still be my girlfriend? Xiaozin, before her rebirth, was the beauty of the class next to Xiao Yao's class. Xiaozin was a bad girl at first, and borrowed high-interest loans for vanity. By chance, Xiao Yao met Xiaozin and paid off the high-interest loans for her. So, in order to repay his kindness, Xiaozin wanted to be his girlfriend for a month. However, she was killed before they had been together for half a day, and was reborn inexplicably again. This time, she was killed before she even got to know Xiaozin. It seemed that this time, Xiaozin at least didn't need to worry about paying off the high-interest loans, and he didn't need to pay off the loans for Xiaozin anymore. Of course, there would be no possibility of socializing with Xiaozin. Xiao Yao came to find Xiaozin, probably with a glimmer of expectation, expecting Xiaozin to be his girlfriend again. That sweet strawberry flavor was Xiao Yao's first taste, so the memory of it was particularly deep. First kiss. Thinking of first kiss, Xiao Yao slowly turned his head to look at Yizhenru, who was so close to him. It seemed that if he wanted to try the taste of first kiss, it would be very easy now. He just needed to get close to her. Yizhenru's face was so close to him that Xiao Yao suddenly became very nervous and his heart beat faster. Doing this might be unfair to Xiaozin. No. A little man's voice appeared in his mind. Try it bravely. Xiaozin is just your girlfriend before rebirth. This time, Xiaozin doesn't even know you. Another little man's voice appeared in his mind. No. Be brave. No. Be brave. The two little men in Xiao Yao's mind were fighting crazily. But a slight sound came from in front of him. There was still a taste on the lips that had not dissipated. Xiao Yao's mind suddenly became clear and all the sounds disappeared. Xiao Yao was originally facing Yuzhinru in front of him. He didn't know when Yuzhinru's face suddenly faced him, and then he was forcibly kissed. Fuck. My first kiss. Xiao Yao shouted silently in his heart. You pervert, your heartbeat is so loud that it woke me up. Although it's dark at night, I can see you. Are you trying to sneak attack me? You are playing with fire. I am playing with fire. I come to sleep with you, so I am playing with fire. Aren't you afraid that I will bully you? That depends on your ability. It's still uncertain who will bully whom. I am so bad, I have a bad temper. A gentleman's revenge is never delayed. Yuzhinru actually sneak attacked him. She must be severely punished. What Shazin, what morality? It was late at night, and the Gunman hanging girls were in the same room, not caring about anything. The wind was mixed with dark clouds, and the water of the yellow river came from the sky, pouring down like a big basin. The storm came like a tsunami, and in an instant, it caused mountain torrents to erupt. The dormant volcano that had not erupted for a long time actually erupted again. This was an unprecedented scene. 10,000 words omitted here. Soon after, the storm ended, and everything returned to calm. Yuzhinru's fingers gently drew circles on Xiao Yao's clothes. Xiao Yao, will you be good to me? I'm sorry, I don't know, this is your first time playing the volcanic eruption game. I just want to know, will you be good to me? Yes. Thank you. Xiao Yao looked at the ceiling, and his heart was silently shouting, what the hell is this guy doing? He didn't find Shazin, and he took Yuzhinru away for no reason. Since Shazin was his girlfriend before his rebirth, and he already had Yuzhinru, he couldn't bother Shazin anymore. If he could help her tomorrow after finding out about Shazin, he would do his best. Xiao Yao looked at Yuzhinru beside him and smelled the smell on Yuzhinru's hair. Fuck, Xinru, your hair is easy to wash. Xiao Yao smelled a stink in Yuzhinru's hair. You pervert, you're distracting from the show, do you know that? Can you please not do that? No, your hair really smells bad, and it's really easy to wash. Ah. Don't pinch me. Xiao Yao found that Yuzhinru had pinched his soft spot. Xiao Yao, who was not afraid of zombies, actually felt the pain of having his soft spot pinched. Do you know how I have been through these few days? My sister Zixi and I have survived with a bottle of mineral water. We haven't had any water to drink all day, so how can we get water to wash our hair? I wanted to ask you for a bottle of mineral water last night, but you were so stingy that you pissed me off. Can you give me a bottle of mineral water now? Okay, give it to you. The campus beauty wants it, so I have to give it to you. What are you talking about, old driver? Ah, I'm talking about mineral water. What are you thinking about? Let you bully me. 20,000 words are omitted here. Unexpectedly, the volcano erupted for the second time. 1 bottle of mineral water. I'm at a disadvantage. I want 2 bottles. No, I want 3 bottles. Silly girl, tomorrow I'll bring you a bag. Is that enough? Where should I get it? Go to hell. Stop it, I don't want to play the volcanic eruption game anymore. It's not up to you. 30,000 words are omitted here. Unexpectedly, the volcano erupted for the 3rd time. The volcano erupted 3 times and finally subsided. It became much quieter at this time. Yuzhinru beside him fell into deep sleep. Xiao Yao gently stroked Yuzhinru's hair and said silently in his heart, I am here, I will never let you live such a hard life again. Xiao Yao knew how much courage Yuzhinru, as a school beauty, mustered and how many rumors she was carrying in her heart. However, now that I am here, I will bear all the difficulties. Xiao Yao looked at the dark night outside the window. At this time, it was almost dawn. A ray of light could be seen in the distant sky, and there were stars dotted in the night sky. Wait. Xiao Yao's head suddenly seemed to be struck by thunder. Stars? Where is the thick fog? Is the end of the world over? If you're listening to this novel on a channel other than Fanfic World, it means they downloaded and uploaded it without effort. We cordially invite you to visit our channel, Mundo Fanfic Novelis. There you'll find the original version of this story, and you can explore many other novels of various genres. We're waiting for you to immerse yourself in a world of incredible novels. Chapter 190. The thick fog disappeared? Xiao Yao looked at the dark night outside the window. It was almost dawn, and he could actually see a ray of light in the distant sky, and there were stars dotted in the night sky. Wait! Xiao Yao's head suddenly seemed to be struck by thunder. Stars? Where's the thick fog? Is the end of the world over? Xiao Yao gently put Yizunru on the sofa, quickly got up, and came to the north window of the classroom. In the distance was a sky dotted with stars. The thick fog has really disappeared. Xiao Yao turned on the night vision mode of his detection glasses, and everything was in sight: the tall buildings in the distance, the floors next door, and the beddings drying outside the windows. It was estimated that the building next to it should be a dormitory building, and there were all kinds of zombies on the open space under the building. This number. Without the thick fog, Xiao Yao finally saw the zombies under the building. At this time, the zombies under the building were so dense that Xiao Yao's scalp tingled. This was the north side of the teaching building. When he came here, he jumped in from the window on the south side of the teaching building. If he had chosen to jump in from the window on the north side, he would have died countless times. There were too many zombies. Even if Xiao Yao activated the ultimate move Thunderbolt Whirlwind Slash, he couldn't kill them all. After all, Thunderbolt Whirlwind Slash was only activated for a little over a minute. The thick fog has disappeared, but the humans who have turned into zombies are still zombies, so these zombies will always exist. The only benefit is that the field of vision has become wider. In addition, without the poisoning superposition state of the thick fog, I can now go out and have fun without worry. Great! Xiao Yao waved his hands vigorously, and then looked back at Yizunru, who was still sleeping on the sofa. Old driver. That's right. Yizunru is a real veteran driver. Before the doomsday, she drove a BMW, so she must be the driver. There's a locked car over at the bathhouse. Now she knows what a lock opener is. Unlocking is no problem. The driver has also been found. The thick fog has disappeared. If she doesn't go home now, when will she go home? However, it is possible that Yizunru's car is also on campus. If that's the case, it would be even better. She can directly let Yizunru drive her BMW to take her home. Dad? Mom? I'm going back soon. Are you okay? My son is going back soon. If everything goes well, I will bring my daughter-in-law back to see you. Xiao Yao looked at Yizunru, but suddenly, he felt lost in his heart. If the thick fog disappears, the doomsday should be over soon. Yizunru will become a school beauty again. She and I will become people of two different classes. Will she still be my female companion? If the doomsday is over, even if Yizunru drives, she will go back to her own home. How could she go home with me? Xiao Yao suddenly thought a little selfishly. The doomsday doesn't want to end so soon. How can I think like that? Xiao Yao shook his head vigorously. The doomsday is over. Isn't it what hundreds of millions of people are looking forward to? When did I become such a selfish person? If the doomsday is over, if you choose to leave, then I, Xiao Yao, will not stop you. Xiao Yao turned his head and looked at the endless starry sky. If you go far away, I won't keep you. If you come back, I will wait for you. Roar. 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 The roars of zombies came from downstairs. Xiao Yao quickly ran to the window and turned on the night vision function again. He saw the group of zombies downstairs gathered together like they were doing a transmission school. Many zombies were roaring constantly. It was dawn, and these zombies seemed more agitated than usual. Something is wrong. This zombie is very quiet when there are no human targets. It only becomes manic when it sees humans. Could it be that there are survivors downstairs that have been discovered by the zombies? Xiao Yao quietly looked at the zombies downstairs, scanning them continuously, but it seemed that there were no humans. Dang dang dang. At this time, there was a rapid knock on the door. Strange, why would someone come knocking on the door so early in the morning? Xiao Yao said, "Come in." Creaky. The door opened, and the person who came in was Zhou Tao. At this time, Zhou Tao came in with a serious face. Xiao Yao, it's not good. The zombies outside the door on the first floor seem to be rioting, and the force of knocking on the door is getting stronger and stronger. I'm afraid that the door will be breached soon. Although we have set up some obstacles, those wooden tables, chairs and benches can't hold out for long. We may be besieged by zombies. You mean, a zombie riot? Well, everyone was very happy to see the thick fog disappear. Most people leaned against the window to look at the stars. I thought the doomsday was over when I saw the sky full of stars, but it wasn't. These zombies are more excited than when there was thick fog. They seem to be stronger than before. Zombie riot? According to what you said, it is very likely to cause a zombie tide. Zombie tide. Yes, this is very likely a zombie tide. There will be countless zombies attacking places where there are survivors. Look at the zombies under the north building. So many. Xiao Yao came to the north and saw that the bottom of the building was full of dense zombies. Where did these zombies come from? I don't know, they might be attracted by the smell of humans. Originally, the outside was full of thick fog, and the pungent smell of the fog also made the zombies' sense of smell less sensitive. Now that the fog has disappeared, the human breath is no longer disturbed by the smell of the fog. At this time, it should become as bright as fireflies in the dark. The more people there are, the more zombies are attracted. It's over. With so many zombies, the tables and chairs are not enough. It's hard for us to kill one, let alone so many. This time, it's really over. Maybe there's still hope. I'll go and prepare. Even if I'm killed by zombies, I'll have to drag a few people with me. Xiao Yao, you should also prepare and come to help me later. Well, go ahead, I'll think of a way. Xiao Yao turned and walked out of the classroom. He passed by the sofa and glanced at Yizinaru, who was lying on the sofa. He saw that Yizinaru was still covered with the pink down jacket that Xiao Yao had worn. Xiao Yao would have teased Xiao Yao, but at this moment, he had lost interest. There were so many zombies that he didn't have the heart to think about it. Squeak. Xiao Yao gently closed the door of the classroom. Huh? Xiao Yao breathed a sigh of relief. This was a disaster, but also an opportunity. Countless zombies represented countless experience and money, and maybe some good equipment. However, his ultimate move could not achieve continuous output. The time was too short, only a little over 1 minute. Facing the zombie tide, it was a drop in the bucket. The number of people is no longer useful, because there are more zombies. Now we can only think of a way to outsmart them. Xiao Yao glanced at the space on his phone. 1. Mineral water, bottle. 17.2, mineral water, bag. 372. 3. Chicken. 999. 4. Chicken. 493. 5. Red ginseng soup. 6. Inferior blood essence. 55. 7. Blue logistics box, full. 40. 8. Soul lock bead. 1. 9. Wind boots. 1. 10. 4 diamond shield. 1. 11. Empty. 12. Empty. Today is December 9th, 2114, the 8th day of the doomsday. After successfully surviving for 7 days yesterday, the increase in mobile phone space is no longer increased by survival. At this time, there is a question mark after the 12th square. Xiao Yao chooses the question mark. System, do you want to consume 1000 gold to expand this space? Great, the mobile phone space can now be expanded with money, so there is no need to go through the trouble of adding a space every day. However, Xiao Yao is also very short of money now. He needs to activate the reconnaissance skill, the night vision function, and the mobile phone space. Now he only has 33,027 gold, which is not enough. However, 1000 gold is still possible to open a space, so Xiao Yao directly opened one. System, do you want to consume 2000 gold to expand this space? Sure enough, the money required to open a space again doubled. System, do you want to consume 4000 gold to expand this space? Forget it, let's open 3 first. Xiao Yao couldn't open any more. He was too poor. After opening 3 spaces, he only had 26,027 gold. There are 15 mobile phone spaces, and 5 of them are empty at this time. Let's do it this way for now. Now is not the time to open a space. Let's see if there is anything that can be used. To kill the zombies, the only things I can use are the soul-locking orb and 40 boxes of meteor liquor. The soul-locking orb can only be used at close range, and its blood absorption is too low, so it is basically useless. And I can't get close to them at all this time, so I only have these 40 boxes of meteor liquor, which means these 480 bottles of meteor liquor. I can use Molotov cocktails again to burn these zombies to death, but each bottle costs 2,000 yuan, and Xiao Yao is a little bit hurt. Chapter 191 Burning Arrow. If I can't survive, what's the point of having these meteor liquors? Forget it, I can make a fortune even if I spend all my money. Maybe, this is the use of these meteor liquors. Xiao Yao looked at the meteor liquors in the mobile phone space reluctantly, and had quietly decided the fate of these meteor liquors. But how can we kill the zombies without letting them find out the abnormality? Take it out directly from the mobile phone space? That's simply courting death. This secret can't be known to others even if I kill myself. Ah, so tangled. Homie Zinru turned over and slowly woke up. It's dawn. Zinru, wake up. Well, pervert, let me rest for a while, I'm so tired. Sleep your coin, get up. Pervert, what do you want to do? I said I'm tired. Zombies are attacking the city and you're still sleeping, get up. What? Zombies attacking the city. Well, the thick fog has disappeared, but the zombies are rioting. At this time, zombies have begun to attack the gate of this teaching building. What should I do then? Zinru got up, hiss. The body ached. Forget it, just stay in this classroom. You can't kill zombies even if you go. Xiao Yao glanced at the colored mark on the sofa. What a sin this is. Big pervert. Call me brother Xiao Yao, or brother, but don't call me a big pervert. If it gets out, people will think I'm someone else. Brother Xiao Yao. Well, just rest here. Don't worry about the rest. The food and water are in the box next to you. Eat when you're hungry or thirsty. I'll go out and take a look. Since Zinru had woken up, Xiao Yao picked up the pink down jacket directly, completely ignoring Zinru who hadn't dressed yet. You should also put on your clothes quickly. Xiao Yao, you're just a big pervert. Zinru looked at Xiao Yao's back as he turned and left the classroom with hatred. How? Xiao Yao shook his head, completely ignoring Zinru's frantic voice behind him. What he had to face was the zombies that were about to come. How could he have time to be sentimental with you? I walked all the way to the stairs leading to the first floor. The corridor was now full of tables, chairs and benches. Some of them had been placed here yesterday, and people were still moving tables and chairs here in a continuous stream, in order to block the passage more tightly. Zhou Tao, what happened? We can't see the situation on the first floor at all now. In order to live longer, we have added more obstacles. I hope this can stop the zombies' attack for a while longer. Stoppage is only temporary. Is there no way to kill the zombies? What other way is there? Fight the zombies head-on with a fire axe? There are too many zombies. We will die if a zombie spits on us. Are there any long-range weapons? Long-range weapons? Yes, long-range weapons. We can kill zombies by standing on the second floor. Are you talking about guns? How is that possible? We are all students. Oh, it would be great if there were long-range weapons. Brother. A boy wearing glasses came over and said shyly, I heard that you are talking about long-range weapons. I wonder if mine can do it. After the boy finished speaking, he took out a bow-like tool from his bag. I made this myself. It may not be of much use, but it should be considered a long-range weapon. Let me see. Xiao Yao asked the boy in front of him and took over the crude bow. Crude bow, attack 2-5, combat power +5. It's really a crude bow, even the name has crude. Xiao Yao turned to the boy in front of him and said, do you have a bow and arrow? Yes. After the boy finished speaking, he took out 5 bows and arrows from the quiver next to him. Bow and arrow, attack 5, combat power +5. How much? Yes, just that. Xiao Yao, what can you do with just 5 bows and arrows, and this wooden bow and arrow can't kill zombies at all? Xiao Yao was calculating his attributes. Now his attack power without weapons has reached 202. With his crude bow, it can reach 212. If he is lucky, he can hit the target every time. It takes 3-4 bows and arrows to kill a zombie, but the number of zombies is too large, and there are only 5 bows and arrows. This is completely impossible. If the arrowhead is added with cloth strips, so that the bow and arrow can burn, then you can make burning arrows and let the zombie burner come. In this way, 3 arrows can kill a zombie. Now what is missing is the number of bows and arrows. There are too few bows and arrows. Let me ask you, is it difficult to continue making this kind of bows and arrows? This bow and arrow is not difficult to make. I made it with the wooden strips cut from our desks. Great, Zhou Tao, you arrange a few people to make such bows and arrows with his classmate. Make as many as you can. Xiao Yao, are you crazy? Do you want to kill these zombies with these bows and arrows? No time to explain. I saw you were using torches for lighting last night. Bring the torches and I'll see if I can make these bows and arrows into burning arrows. Xiao Yao, it's not that I doubt you. It's really that this wooden bow and arrow is useless against the zombies that are about to break through the door. It's better to block the stairs with tables, chairs and benches so that you can live a little longer. Believe me. Well, okay, since you have decided so, then I, Zhou Tao, will go crazy with you. Xiao Su, you take a few people to make bows and arrows with a classmate in front of you. Xiao B, go get a few torches. Brother, this. Go. Okay. Classmate, can you lend me your bow and arrows for a while? Well, I'm very happy that you find the bow I made useful. Feel free to use it. The shy boy smiled. He was very happy that the rough bow he made was appreciated by the leaders. This was a recognition of his craftsmanship. Don't worry, I'll treat you to a drink after we kill the zombies. I don't drink. Just let me eat my fill once. Haha. Okay, after we kill the zombies, I'll take you to the school supermarket to eat your fill. Really? My name is Xiao Yao, remember my name, I will definitely keep my promise. Yes, brother Xiao Yao. Go quickly, make as many as you can. Whether we can win this time depends on you. If we win, you will be the first to do the work. I dare not. I can't bear the first credit. Then I'll go first. By the way, make more of these rough bows. Xiao Yao suddenly remembered that he could upgrade with 5 pieces of the same equipment. If he upgraded this rough bow several times, the attributes should be stronger. Okay, brother Xiao Yao. The shy man took the order to make a crude bow and arrow. Xiao Yao, is it really okay? Zhou Tao was still worried. Come on, follow me to the window on the second floor, I'll kill a few zombies and try. Zhou Tao followed Xiao Yao to a classroom on the second floor. There was no one in this classroom, and the entire classroom had been emptied of tables and chairs. Xiao Yao came to the window. There was no thick fog outside. Xiao Yao opened the window, and there were endless zombies outside. Brother, the torches are coming. Yes. Light it up. Xiao Yao said, and then tied a little cloth strip to the arrowhead of the bow and arrow. Give me some of the wine you just poured on the torch. Xiao Yao took the bottle of wine from the younger brother, poured it on the cloth strip on the arrowhead, and then lit the bow and arrow on the torch. He pulled the bow, put the bow and arrow on, and shot at the zombie group downstairs without aiming. After all, there were too many zombies, and there was no need to aim at all. 212, 21, 21. A line of damage and continuous burning damage appeared in the field of vision. System, congratulations to the host for comprehending a new skill, please name it. Sure enough, he comprehended another skill, Xiao Yao said lightly, burning arrow. Burning arrow, you need to equip a weapon bow, shoot a bow and arrow with flames, causing 100% attack, additional attack power 10% burning damage, proficiency 1/10000. Bending the bow again, the skill shooting is smoother at this time. In one go, the burning arrow crossed the night sky at dawn, like a magic firework, and fell into the group of zombies at the bottom of the building. 212, 21, 21. This time, the original zombie was not shot, but another one was shot, and the effect was very significant. Now all I need is this bow and arrow. As long as there are enough bows and arrows, I can consume the maximum number of these zombies before the zombies break through the gate. Unless it is absolutely necessary, the Meote wine in the mobile phone space cannot be taken out, so I can only use the burning arrows to consume these zombies first. Oh, right, we haven't used these survivors to trigger the mission yet. This is a huge amount of experience. Xiao Yao suddenly thought of this bug in the system. He could actively ask others to make requests, and then trigger random missions. Xiao Yao turned to Zhou Tao and said, Zhou Tao, let's go to the 3rd floor first and gather all the survivors. Chapter 192. Everyone is a Superman, it's not a dream. Because the thick fog disappeared, word spread quickly, and the survivors on the 3rd floor woke up a long time ago. However, their excitement suddenly turned into an extremely depressed mood. The zombies surrounded the building, which was a desperate situation with no chance of survival. They gathered in 2s and 3s. Some cried softly, some hugged each other, some took advantage of the last time to output madly, and some lay on the window, looking at the night sky at dawn. It has been a long time since they saw the stars. At this time, the stars in the night sky were so beautiful and gorgeous, and there were many stars that could move. Those that moved should be satellites. Now, perhaps only in the sky is the safest. Zhou Tao left a few people to continue adding obstacles between the stairs from the 2nd floor to the 1st floor. The rest followed Zhou Tao and Xiao Yao and all came to the 3rd floor, which was their temporary base. After a while, most of the survivors gathered in the corridor. Some of them didn't care about Zhou Tao at all, and the rest were too lazy to move at all. Looking at these ragged and tired survivors, they looked like they had been fleeing for a long time. Xiao Yao's eyes were moist. The people in front of him were once his classmates, friends, and teachers. They were all his compatriots. However, because of the doomsday, they were trapped in this teaching building for 7 days without food and resources. Many people's faces had become sunken, but they still did not give up the desire to live. I'm sure everyone has seen that the thick fog has disappeared. However, there is a greater danger coming, that is, the countless zombies surrounding us outside. I know that everyone here feels that this is a desperate situation with no chance of survival. Some people have even given up hope of survival. However, I want to tell you that this is not a desperate situation with no possibility of survival. This is the final test for us survivors, because now is dawn. There is a saying that the darkness before dawn is the darkest. Now is the darkest time we have ever encountered, and after the darkness, there will be endless light. This is a disaster, but also an opportunity for human evolution. Here, I want to tell you a message. What news? Yes, what news? Who is this? Why haven't I seen him before? This is the survivor who just came last night. I heard that he came from the school supermarket to find his girlfriend. Who is his girlfriend? So happy? It's the end of the world, and his boyfriend is still taking risks alone to find her. I don't know, her name seems to be Xiaozin. No, last night I saw our school beauty Yuzinru go to that classroom and didn't come back all night. Maybe Yuzinru is his girlfriend. Ah. School beauty Yuzinru. Yes, she didn't go home all night. I haven't seen Yuzinru yet. She's probably still in that classroom. Oh my god, this new survivor is a werewolf. What news? Tell me quickly. That is, these zombies have an energy core in their bodies that drives them to move, blood essence. This blood essence can also improve our human abilities. However, it seems that the side effects of the blood essence in these zombies are particularly large. If you eat it now, you may turn into a zombie directly. So I remind everyone again, if you kill zombies in the future and get this blood essence, don't eat it directly. You mean, we humans can eat this blood essence from zombies? Yes, and no. What do you mean? What exactly do you mean? Yes means that we can eat this blood essence, and no means that we can't eat it now. We need to wait until someone has researched and found that eating this blood essence can gain powerful abilities without side effects. What will be the effect of eating this blood essence? Can we become Superman? I don't know whether you will become a Superman, but your physical fitness will become more than 10 times better than it is now. What I mean is that I want to tell you that you must find a way to survive and hold on until someone studies out a method to consume these blood essences without side effects. At that time, it will be the era of all our Supermen. Looking to the future, even if all the people practice immortal cultivation, it is not impossible. Practice immortal cultivation? Do you mean you can fly into the sky and hide in the earth, and move mountains and seas? Yes, I said that this doomsday is a disaster, but also an opportunity. Opportunity is the opportunity God has given to mankind to evolve. There is no end to evolution, and the end is just the end of your imagination. What is the suffering we are going through now? We can't eat or drink water? No, all this is temporary. We have all gone through 9 years of compulsory education. At this time, we should be more full of vision and hope for the future. When God is about to give a man a great responsibility, he must first make his heart and mind suffer, his muscles and bones tired, his body hungry, his body empty, and his actions disturbed. Therefore, he must move his heart and endure his nature, and increase his ability. What we are suffering now is the suffering that must be endured before God can give us a great task. It depends on whether you have the perseverance and willpower to hold on to the end, and to the baptism of endless light after dawn. But how can we hold on? We have broken through the gate countless times, from hundreds of people at first to less than 100 now. We used to be able to hide here and survive, but now the zombies are besieging us. How can we hold on and fight the zombies? It took us a long time to kill one zombie, so how can we kill these countless zombies? How can we hold on? What's more, we have been hungry for several days and have no strength to pick up weapons and fight the zombies. Everyone follow me. After Xiao Yao finished speaking, he led the way down to the second floor. The remaining survivors looked at each other, and a few of them followed Xiao Yao down to the second floor, and the rest slowly followed the crowd. A group of people came to the second floor in a mighty manner. Several classrooms on the west side of the second floor were cleaned up yesterday, and the classrooms on the east side had not been cleaned up yet. Xiao Yao walked directly to the east. Bang! Bang! The sound of knocking on the door came from not far away. Xiao Yao came to the door of this classroom, only to see that at this time, there was a zombie lying on the door of this classroom. The zombie was slapping the door of the classroom mechanically. Xiao Yao glanced behind the zombie, and it seemed that there were no other zombies. This time he was just showing off, and he couldn't fail. What is he going to do? I don't know, just wait and see. There seems to be a zombie in that classroom. Is he going to kill the zombies? Behind Xiao Yao were the survivors who were talking. Xiao Yao glanced around and found that there was only the zombie on the door. Xiao Yao breathed a sigh of relief and turned to the survivors behind him and said, "There is a zombie in this classroom. I will open the door later." "Ah, you have to open the door." Several survivors in the front took a few steps back in fear, fearing that the zombies would pounce on them the moment they opened the door. "Don't worry, it's just a zombie. My eldest brother can deal with it in minutes." Hani Ubi boasted on the side, as if Xiao Yao killed the zombie himself. "Is this new survivor your eldest brother?" "Of course he is. My eldest brother is born with supernatural powers. Look at the second floor. All the zombies in the classrooms on the west side of the second floor have been cleared out by my eldest brother." "All the zombies? Your eldest brother cleared them out by himself?" "Of course he is. Why don't you say that your eldest brother is a god from heaven? You brag without thinking. Most of these zombies were cleared out by our leader Joe." "It's my eldest brother. It's leader Joe. I don't want to argue with you guys, you country bumpkins who have never seen the world." Looking at the panic of the survivors in the distance, Xiao Yao raised his hand to signal, "Quiet. Don't panic. Since I dare to open the door, I am sure." "Xiao Yao, do you need me to assist you?" Zhou Tao reminded him solemnly. After all, he had never seen Xiao Yao kill zombies. If Xiao Yao was bitten by a zombie, and Xiao Yao turned into a zombie, then Xiao Yao would become the most powerful zombie boss among the zombies. All the survivors in the entire teaching building would be gone. Zhou Tao couldn't help but worry. Zhou Tao looked at the survivors not far away and mourned for them. Xiao Yao was a human, and he couldn't take a single move from Xiao Yao. If he turned into a zombie, it would be a one-sided massacre. "No, you should stay away from him. I'm afraid I'll hurt you if I kill him." The door of the classroom opened inwards. Xiao Yao glanced at the door. The reason why the zombie couldn't get out was because he didn't know how to open the door. Xiao Yao gathered his strength and kicked out like thunder. Bang! The door of the classroom was kicked open, and the zombie behind the door was kicked out far away. Chapter 193 Born with Supernatural Power. Bang! Xiao Yao kicked the door of the classroom open with a strong kick, and the zombie at the door was also hit by the door and was crushed under the door. Xiao Yao did not enter the classroom, but waited in the corridor for the zombie to get up. This time he came out to show off. When he went to the classroom, the survivors in the corridor would not be able to see him. Roar! The zombie under the door kicked by Xiao Yao was angry. With a roar, he pulled the door aside, stood up angrily, and rushed towards Xiao Yao. Xiao Yao in the corridor at the door held the Fang Bian Hua Ji. The moment the zombie walked out of the classroom, Xiao Yao directly stabbed forward. 544, 5, 5 a big weakness critical damage plus bleeding state, minus 544. Xiao Yao was shocked by his own damage. This was an explosive damage. Seeing the health bar of the zombie in front of him instantly bottomed out, Xiao Yao stabbed out with a halberd again. Minus 544. Another burst of weakness critical damage, the damage even exceeded the remaining health of the zombie. Then the zombie collapsed softly like a pile of mud. System. Experience plus 70 money plus 70 poor blood essence plus 1 ragged t-shirt plus 1 ragged canvas shoes plus 1 lines of system prompts appeared in front of his eyes. There were already 5 extra spaces in the mobile phone space, so the dropped equipment was also directly collected into the mobile phone space. Wow! Oh my god, 2 knives killed the zombies. Am I dazzled? Is this what a human would do? Xiao Yao, I know you are strong, I didn't know you were so strong. With you here, these zombies are not enough. I suddenly don't have any worries about the zombies surrounding the building this time. Zhou Tao patted Xiao Yao's shoulder hard. Only then did he realize that the kick he kicked last night might be true. He really used 1 point of strength. Did he see that the door of the classroom was kicked out with a big hole at this time? Zhou Tao saw the door with a big hole kicked out, and shuddered. Is this still his good buddy Xiao Yao? Could it be that he secretly ate the blood essence, he said? Xiao Yao clapped his hands and looked at the survivors who were in shock. Look, these zombies can actually be killed. They are not invincible. However, with your current abilities, it is still quite difficult to kill zombies. So, I advise you not to try to fight zombies head-on. I believe that when you see my strength, you have begun to suspect that I have consumed the blood essence in the bodies of zombies to become so powerful. Yes, did you become so powerful by consuming the blood essence? I can tell you clearly that I have not consumed this kind of blood essence. The reason why I am so powerful is because I have been born with supernatural powers since I was a child. It has nothing to do with this blood essence. Liar. Liar, you must have secretly eaten this blood essence to become so powerful. Yes, he must be a liar. He wants us not to eat it either, so that he can become powerful alone. Not only other survivors, but even Xiao Yao's good buddy Zhou Tao thinks so. With more and more negative comments, Xiao Yao knew that these people would not believe it, so he turned around and quietly took out a low-quality blood essence. Quiet. Xiao Yao shouted, and the whole crowd slowly quieted down. After all, the unknown fat man in strange clothes in front of him was really strong, which was even more oppressive than their leader Zhou Tao. After all, it was the end of the world, and strength was respected. Whether they believed it or not, at this time, the position of this mysterious boy was already above that of leader Zhou Tao. If it was Zhou Tao who said quiet, maybe some people would not listen, but it was this mysterious boy who said it, and the voices of discussion gradually subsided. This is the blood essence I'm talking about. Xiao Yao raised the blood essence in his hand, which was a piece of inferior blood essence the size of red rock candy. Is this blood sperm? It's too small. As big as a piece of rock candy. Is this thing really that magical? Quiet. Xiao Yao said quiet again. I hope that when I speak, no other sound will be heard. I am not your leader Zhou Tao. I am not that easy to talk to. If anyone makes a sound without my permission, I will throw him directly into the group of zombies outside. The whole crowd was unusually quiet. This was the oppressive feeling from the mysterious boy in front. No one dared to really try the truth of what he said. The red rock candy-like thing in my hand is the blood essence in the body of a zombie. Don't underestimate this blood essence, it is full of energy and can enhance our human abilities. However, this is a Pandora's ink cartridge. It contains endless energy and violent energy. If you accidentally eat it, you may turn into a zombie. Of course, the possibility of 1 in 10,000 is not ruled out. You are a darling favored by God. There are no side effects after eating it, and you have become a Superman. I know you suspect that I have become powerful by eating this blood essence. Now, I am donating this blood essence. Who is willing to be the first volunteer to eat this blood essence in front of everyone? Please step forward. The whole crowd was surprisingly quiet. No one spoke, and no one stepped forward. You can talk now. Brother, after eating this blood essence, can I really become as powerful as you? No, I am a god with divine power. After eating this blood essence, there is a 1 in 10,000 chance that I will become a little stronger than I am now, and a 9,999 in 10,000 chance that I will not be able to withstand the violent energy inside and turn into a zombie. 1 in 10,000? This probability is too small. I won't try. I won't try either. I never won the lottery, so I don't want to try. I won $5 in the lottery, so my luck is not very good. Well, you are the 1 in a million darling favored by God. Go ahead and give it a try. You are the only one who is qualified to try. Forget it. I haven't found a girlfriend yet. I can't take risks. Tis coward. You are not a coward. Go ahead. I won't go. I am still single. So you are a fellow traveler. Nice to meet you, nice to meet you. The crowd was talking quietly, but no one dared to try. After all, the chance was 1 in 10,000. No one had the courage to try. You are really pathetic. You just said that I became powerful by consuming this blood essence. Now I have donated a blood essence, but none of you dared to step forward. In this case, I will take back this blood essence. Wait? Huh? Xiao Yao turned his head. The voice came from behind the crowd. The crowd in front of him involuntarily made way for him. Xiao Yao looked and saw a few people coming down from the third floor. What Xiao Yao didn't know was that these last few people were the ones who didn't obey Zhou Tao very much. The leader was an older middle-aged man who didn't look like a student. In this teaching building, if they weren't students, they must be teachers. Chapter 194 The first person to eat blood sperm. The crowd automatically separated to the sides, and a path was formed. A few people came from behind the crowd. The one in front was the man who had always disobeyed Zhou Tao, and he was surrounded by his lackeys. Why, you want to be the first volunteer to experiment with blood sperm? I heard that this classmate has blood sperm that can make people stronger. The middle-aged man in front of him asked Xiao Yao with a look of arrogance. Are you blind? Is it possible that I am holding rock sugar? Xiao Yao was disgusted by this person with eyes on the back of his head. Why can't you look at other people's eyes when talking? This is the minimum courtesy, and as a teacher, you don't understand it? You. The middle-aged man pointed at Xiao Yao angrily. Take your claws pointing at me away, or I will let you know what it means to be connected by 10 fingers. You. The middle-aged man pointed at Xiao Yao angrily, but did not take his fingers away. At this time, there were so many survivors watching around him. If he really put them down immediately, it would make him lose face. 3 Xiao Yao began to count quietly, staring at the middle-aged man in front of him with a venomous snake-like look. 2 HMPH. The middle-aged man withdrew his finger angrily. I won't argue with you young people. Since the blood essence you said can make people stronger, we must donate it to make everyone stronger. Only in this way can we survive. We can't let only you become stronger and let us wait to be harvested by zombies. I said, I didn't eat this kind of blood essence. This blood essence was also donated by me. What, you want to be the first volunteer? If you want to, then I will offer it to you with both hands. Please eat this blood essence now in front of everyone, so that we know how great the side effects of this blood essence are. Didn't I say I'm a volunteer? If you don't want to be a volunteer, go wherever you want and don't get in the way here. You. What? Do you really want to try what is the 10 fingers connected to the heart? Xiao Yao stared at the middle-aged man in front of him with cold eyes. This was the second time he pointed his finger at himself. If you still don't learn your lesson, I won't remind you again if you point your claws at me next time. I hope you remember this, Teacher B Yuntao. You. B Yuntao was so angry that he pointed his finger at Xiao Yao again. Crack. Ah. A heart-wrenching scream came from the mouth of Teacher B Yuntao in front of him. I told you not to do it a third time. Next time, it won't be your finger, but your hand. My dear Teacher B Yuntao, I hope you will learn this lesson. Xiao Yao kindly reminded Teacher B Yuntao, who was already sweating profusely. Fuck, he actually dared to break Teacher B Yuntao's fingers. B Yuntao is the school's physical education teacher, and his fingers were broken after just one encounter. Teacher B Yuntao is used to being domineering. I didn't expect him to fall into the hands of this werewolf. Let go of my fingers, I was wrong. Well, Teacher B Yuntao is really a role model for teachers. It is a great help to admit one's mistakes and improve. So, if you don't want to be a volunteer, what are you talking about? Come on, tell me a reason to the students. I don't want to be a volunteer. The classmate next to me wants to be one. Oh. Xiao Yao let go of Teacher B Yuntao's fingers and looked at the classmate next to him who was supposed to be a volunteer. Yes. I'm sorry, it's me who wants to be a volunteer. You're such a mess, and you still want to be a volunteer? Did this Teacher B Yuntao force you to do it? No, I volunteered. Don't worry, no one dares to threaten you with me here. Tell me, were you forced to do it? No, I really volunteered. I want to do something for everyone. Even if I fail, I'm willing to do it. Looking at the expression of the classmate in front of him who had been avoiding his gaze just now but now has no regrets, Xiao Yao fell silent. You have to think clearly. I haven't eaten this blood essence before, and I don't know the consequences of eating it. Everything is unknown and dangerous. You may become a zombie after eating it, and you will no longer be human. Have you really thought it through? I have thought it through. Please start the ceremony, brother. Xiao Yao took the hand of the classmate in front of him and raised it up. This is one of our volunteers. He is great and selfless. This blood essence contains energy, but also contains endless dangers. This road is a life or death. None of you dare to try it, but he stood up to verify the hope of the future of mankind and verify your groundless speculations. Are you ready? Xiao Yao turned his head and looked at the classmate in front of him. I'm ready. Here, wait until everyone steps back before you eat. Thank you for doing experiments for unknown science. I also want to say sorry to you. This may be the last time you speak as a human. If you have anything to say, you can tell me and I will definitely help you do it. I don't have anything to say. If I do, then count it as one. What? I hope you can help us survivors to guard this teaching building and these survivors. System, complete Wang Nan's wish, guard the teaching building, guard the survivors, and reward 10,000 experience points for every 10 survivors you guard for 1 day. Currently, there are 98 survivors left, with a cumulative survival time of 1 minute. Don't worry, I will do my best to protect these survivors. In this way, I will die without regrets. If I am lucky enough to survive, I will help you to protect them. If I unfortunately become a zombie, please kill me immediately without mercy. Okay. Xiao Yao held Wang Nan's arm in front of him hard. This thin boy's courage at this time made Xiao Yao admire him, because to be honest, Xiao Yao might not have this kind of courage. At least, at this time, Xiao Yao did not have the courage to eat this inferior blood essence. Wang Nan's greatness impressed Xiao Yao. My name is Wang Nan, what's your name? My name is Xiao Yao. Okay, I'll remember you, brother Xiao Yao, you should leave too, I'm about to start. Okay. Xiao Yao walked away from Wang Nan in front of him. You all step back. If Wang Nan turns into a zombie, he might be stronger than ordinary zombies. Quickly retreat. The crowd quickly retreated, and several people holding fire axes were also arranged by Zhou Tao in front, ready to fight. Wang Nan nodded in the direction of Xiao Yao, and then threw the inferior blood essence in his hand directly into his mouth. Gudong. Wang Nan swallowed the inferior blood essence without biting it, and then Wang Nan lowered his head and fell into silence. Why is there no movement? Strange, what's going on? Wang Nan. Xiao Yao called Wang Nan's name softly. Name? Race? Level. 1 combat power. 10 health. 100 out of 100 inches. The information fed back by the reconnaissance glasses was all question marks. Except for the level, combat power and health value attributes that did not change, the name and race were actually question marks, which made Xiao Yao feel uneasy. Chapter 195 New Undead Creatures. Hungry. A very slight voice came from Wang Nan's mouth. Not good. Everyone retreat. Xiao Yao suddenly asked everyone to retreat, because this voice was not what humans should make. Name? Race? Level? Combat power? Health? The reconnaissance information came again. At this time, no information about the other party could be seen, but Wang Nan in front of him still lowered his head and remained silent, occasionally making 1 or 2 low roars. Everyone retreated to the classroom in the west. Some people who were not afraid of trouble even stuck their heads out and watched from a distance. Xiao Yao, what should we do? Zhou Tao looked at Xiao Yao in front of him with a panic. These messes were all caused by his good brother Xiao Yao. Now seeing Xiao Yao's nervous expression, it seemed that it was beyond his control. You leave too. Xiao Yao. Leave. You can't help much here. But. Leave. Zhou Tao led the remaining few people to retreat to the classroom in the west, standing at the door of the classroom and looking at Xiao Yao and Wang Nan opposite Xiao Yao from a distance. Hungry. Xiao Yao clenched a Fang Bian Huiji in his hand and pointed it at Wang Nan in front of him. Was he a human or a zombie? Xiao Yao suddenly felt nervous. Name? Race? Level? Combat power? Health? Xiao Yao was always paying attention to the information of Wang Nan in front of him. At this time, it was still a question mark. There were only 2 possibilities. The opponent's level was beyond his detection range, but it shouldn't be. It was just a low-quality blood essence, which didn't have that much energy. That was the second possibility. The opponent's state was very unstable, and the system couldn't give an accurate value. Hungry. Wang Nan in front of him finally raised his head slowly, staring at Xiao Yao in front of him with scarlet eyes, and his mouth was drooling like a wolf seeing prey. What the hell? Xiao Yao saw that Wang Nan in front of him was finally willing to raise his head, but Wang Nan's eyes were actually red, not the white eyes of ordinary zombies, but like conjunctivitis, the whole eye was red, without a trace of black. Name, alien race, undead level. 9 combat power. 100 health points. 1000/1000 inches fuck. Xiao Yao was shocked. The attributes of Wang Nan in front of him were finally stable, and the system also gave specific values. However, wasn't this attribute a bit too much? The combat power was fine, and it was still within his controllable range. However, this health point actually reached 1000, which was the highest health point Xiao Yao had ever seen. Alien, is this a new undead creature? And did he indirectly create it by being a jerk? Xiao Yao clenched his Fangbian Huaji. The Wang Nan in front of him had turned into a zombie, and it was not an ordinary zombie. It was actually the name that Xiao Yao had seen for the first time, alien. This was a new species that Xiao Yao had never come into contact with. Just looking at the health point of 1000 was enough to make him feel uncomfortable. Xiao Yao put on a posture. Not knowing the opponent's strength, Xiao Yao did not dare to act rashly, but quietly clenched the Fangbian Huaji in his hand. Crack! Crack! The alien Wang Nan in front of him clenched his fingers a few times, staring at Xiao Yao in front of him with his scarlet eyes, and then instantly pounced on Xiao Yao in front of him. Puff! A trace of bright red blood floated from Xiao Yao's chest. 10055. He was actually injured? 2777. A higher damage also floated above the alien's head. What shocked Xiao Yao was that this alien actually bumped into the tip of the Fangbian Huaji in order to catch him, and his body was pierced through by the Fangbian Huaji. Then the alien quickly retreated, and Xiao Yao also retreated 2 steps reflexively. The alien in front of him stared at Xiao Yao, and Xiao Yao also stared at the alien in front of him. Suddenly, the alien turned around and fled to the classroom next to him. Xiao Yao quickly ran over, only to see the alien directly broke through the window and jumped down. This alien actually jumped out of the window and escaped? Ahem. Xiao Yao lifted up his pink down jacket, and at this time there was a long scratch on his chest. Xiao Yao hurriedly glanced at his status. System, bleeding. The wound continues to bleed, losing 10 blood per second. Please bandage it as soon as possible. Fuck you. Xiao Yao didn't expect that he would be scratched by an alien. This was the first time he was injured. The opponent's speed was too fast, so fast that he didn't pay attention at all. He thought that he would become an ordinary zombie after eating blood essence, but he didn't expect that he would become an alien and his speed would be much faster than ordinary people. But, does this alien have no brains and actually hit the Fangbian Huaji directly? Xiao Yao. Zhou Tao ran over and saw that Xiao Yao had a long scratch on his chest at this time. Xiao Su, go get a bandage. Yes, big brother. How is it? I won't die. I told you to kill yourself. You insisted on talking about the effect of blood essence. Now you have made yourself look like this. I want everyone to be full of hope for the future. I didn't expect that the energy of this blood essence is so great that it can directly turn an ordinary person into someone stronger than a zombie. Stronger than a zombie. Well, humans who eat blood essence will become twice as strong as zombies, but they may lose their human consciousness and become a monster that is neither a human nor a zombie. This is a side effect of blood essence that Xiao Yao discovered after a brief contact. The violent energy destroyed the nervous system. Now, Wang Nan may only have a little instinct left. As for why the life value is different from the 10 increase in the effect of blood essence as described by the system, Xiao Yao has no way of knowing. Maybe the system level is too low and it is impossible to calculate the consequences of this violent energy. It can only calculate these 10 life values. As for other energies, they are all replaced by the words violent energy. It seems that the values of this system are not completely accurate. These words may also represent different meanings. Twice as strong as zombies? This is too strong. It's just a small blood essence. I didn't expect that the energy contained in it is so great. However, it's a pity. If there's still human consciousness, then we humans have really entered the fast lane of evolution. Brother. The bandage is here. Xiao Yao, come on, bandage it. The wound is quite deep. You will die if you don't bandage it. Well, you help me bandage it. Let me do it. A voice came from the side. Xiao Yao looked over. It was Yizin or someone else. Why are you here? Didn't I tell you to rest there? If I don't come, you will die? Are you going to leave me a widow? Pa. How could I die? How could you curse me to death after just one night together? No way. You are injured like this, and you are still so talkative. It seems that it is still light. Yizin repressed Xiao Yao's scratches. Hiss. You are seeking revenge for your personal gain. You deserve it for being so talkative. Just wait, you will suffer tonight. Brother Xiao Yao, I was wrong. I am not worried about you. I came to see you. You can't bully me anymore. It depends on your performance. Ahem. Xiao Yao, we are still surrounded by zombies. Can you show your affection tonight? Shut up. Shut up. The two shouted at Xiao Yao at the same time. It turns out that they are wearing the same pants. They even talk at the same time. Xiao Yao, let everyone come out. Are you okay? I can't die. Xiao Yao glanced at his condition. The bleeding state had disappeared. The only thing left was to recover slowly. However, this alien species would be a trouble sooner or later. It had him once and ran away. What kind of species is this? It's fast, but it even knows how to escape? Chapter 196 Group Random Tasks. The survivors all came out of the West classroom and gathered in front of Xiao Yao. I believe everyone has seen the performance of volunteer Wang Nan after eating the blood essence. It seems that he has become stronger after eating the blood essence. Yes, even such a powerful new survivor was scratched. That's right, the energy of blood essence is huge. At this time, Wang Nan already has the fighting power to compete with me. Really? Can you really become so powerful after eating blood essence? That's great. Don't be happy too soon. Although Wang Nan now has the fighting power to compete with me, he is no longer human. Not human. How is it possible? At this time, Wang Nan's nervous system has been destroyed by the violent energy of blood essence. Now he only has simple wisdom. The current Wang Nan can no longer be called a human being. No way. Now everyone has seen that although eating blood essence will make you stronger, you will lose consciousness and lose the chance to be a human being. Wang Nan is great. He is the first volunteer and has laid a stepping stone for everyone's future. Please observe a minute of silence for Pioneer Wang Nan. Xiao Yao was the first to bow his head and observe a minute of silence for this Pioneer Wang Nan. The rest of the survivors followed Xiao Yao and observed a minute of silence for Wang Nan. 1 minute later. Okay, I'll let everyone know that there is only one purpose for the blood essence, and that is hope. This is a disaster, but it is also hope, the hope of human evolution. However, the premise is that we must be able to transform the violent energy in these blood essences into relatively mild energy that we can absorb. Otherwise, even if we become strong, we are not human beings. What's the use of being strong? Therefore, we must live bravely with hope. But it is difficult to survive with our abilities, and we can't eat blood essence. Do we have to rely on these weekends to kill zombies? No, you still have me. I called you here for only one purpose, which is to use the power of unity. I can't kill these zombies with my own strength. I need the strength of all of you. But, we are powerless. What can we do to help you? An ant trying to shake a tree. Too many ants can trip up an elephant. Never underestimate your own strength, and never underestimate the power of unity. I now need you to do 3 things. If you can do these 3 things as I said, then I can say that I have an 80% chance of defeating this zombie siege. 80% sure. Is the probability that high? If you all listen to my orders, even if you are 100% sure, it is not impossible. 100% sure. You are bragging, right? Xiao Yao, are you really 100% sure? Xiao Tao looked at Xiao Yao in front of him excitedly. 100% sure means being invincible. The premise is that everyone is united. Xiao Yao said. Even if you are 80% sure, we can give it a try, not to mention that you are 100% sure. Xiao Tao said. Everyone, listen to me. I believe many of us don't know who this classmate is. He is my good brother, Xiao Yao. He is a survivor who came from the school supermarket last night. But what you don't know is that Xiao Yao was in Daoxiang village 7 days ago. In the past 7 days, Xiao Yao has been killing zombies all the way from Daoxiang village to our teaching building. You must know that from Daoxiang village to here, you will encounter countless zombies on the way, and you need to kill countless zombies and go through countless difficulties and obstacles. To put it bluntly, even if Xiao Yao leaves us behind and escapes from this vast group of zombies, it is easy. But he stayed, just because he couldn't let me go. Some of these former classmates, alumni and teachers are still doubting him, doubting his ability, and doubting his motives. Don't you feel ashamed? In order to survive, I, Xiao Tao, am the first one willing to support Xiao Yao. I support you too. I support you too. I support you too. Xiao Yao, just tell me, If there is anything you need us to do, no matter how many, we will do it according to your instructions. Okay, since everyone is unprecedentedly united and of one mind, I believe that no difficulty can defeat us, not zombies, and not this disaster. Now I will announce what we need to do with concerted efforts. First, all of you, line up in this corridor, take off all your jewelry, and put them on the ground. I will check them one by one later. If someone's jewelry is of high value, I will temporarily requisition it. Don't worry, I will return all the jewelry after we defeat the zombies. Second, everyone will be divided into 2 groups, and all members will participate in making crude bows and arrows. Remember, this is the key to our victory, so please cooperate. Third, this is the third point, and the most important one. I just told you that I have innate supernatural powers, but my supernatural powers seem to need the power of faith to be fully stimulated. Therefore, I need all of you to believe in me unconditionally and then say a few words as a group. Now, after I finish speaking, all of you should repeat it again. I ask Xiao Yao to help us kill the zombies that are attacking this teaching building, and help us through this difficult time. Everyone read this sentence with me. I ask Xiao Yao to help us kill the zombies that are attacking this teaching building, and help us through this difficult time. System, random task, help XXX kill the zombies that are attacking this teaching building, and help XXX through this difficult time, and you will be rewarded with 1000 experience points and a mysterious gift package. I ask Xiao Yao to help us kill the zombies that are attacking this teaching building, and help us through this difficult time. System random task, help XXX kill the zombies attacking this teaching building, help XXX overcome the difficulties, and be rewarded with 1000 experience points and a mysterious gift package. The survivors in front of him followed Xiao Yao's words one by one, and countless random tasks were displayed on the screen. Xiao Yao's eyes were wide open, and he didn't consider whether he could overcome the difficulties at all. At this time, Xiao Yao was dizzy by the task prompts that were displayed on the screen. If it weren't for triggering these tasks, Xiao Yao wouldn't have spent so much effort on this. All the work done before was for this pile of tasks, otherwise, no one would pay attention to you. System ding. Too many random tasks of the same type are detected, and random tasks of the same type are automatically merged to generate group random tasks. System ding. Group random task, rescue the survivors trapped in the teaching building by zombies. For each survivor rescued, you will be rewarded with 1000 experience points and a mysterious gift package. There are currently 98 survivors left. System, beep. The system has detected that the host is maliciously using system bugs to obtain experience points and rewards. This group random task has been activated with a failure penalty. This task has been punished with a failure, and the level will be reset to 0. If there are less than 50 survivors, it will be considered a group random task failure. This system bug has been fixed and cannot be triggered in the same way again. Xiao Yao looked at the huge red font that appeared in his field of vision with a shocked face. System, fuck you. System, beep. The host has been detected to maliciously insult the system, and it is about to enter the punishment mode. What? Punishment mode? System, I was wrong, just treat me as a fart and let me go. System, 10, System, 9, System, 8, System, 7. Fuck, what kind of punishment is this? At least give me a reminder, so I can prepare myself. If you're listening to this novel on a channel other than Fanfic World, it means they downloaded and uploaded it without effort. We cordially invite you to visit our channel, Mundo Fanfic Novelis. There you'll find the original version of this story, and you can explore many other novels of various genres. We're waiting for you to immerse yourself in a world of incredible novels. Chapter 197 Pre-War Mobilization. Crack. A deafening thunderclap sounded outside the window. Fuck, this is not going to kill me. This punishment mode is too strong. System, drop. The punishment method has been transmitted. The host will lose X function for 24 hours. Countdown 23 hours and 59 minutes. System, Xiao Yao really wanted to give the system a big slap. I thought it was going to send down thunder to strike me, but I didn't expect it to be such a punishment. Xiao Yao suddenly felt that some part of his body had changed. Xiao Yao glanced at Izinaru next to him. It seems that he can't touch her again within 24 hours, otherwise, he can't afford to lose face. Forget it, the system is the boss. If I can't afford to fend, can I hide? Xiao Yao experienced a feeling of being fooled by the system for the first time, but this also let Xiao Yao know a little secret. This damn system actually knows what he is thinking? Just thinking in his mind just now actually brought down a punishment? Is this system a person or a computer? System, drop. Please do not continue to study this system, otherwise some of the memories about the system will be sealed. Xiao Yao admitted his fear. He could not afford to offend. Xiao Yao. Xiao Yao. Zhou Tao shook Xiao Yao for a long time, and saw that Xiao Yao was still looking blankly at the front. Of the three things, one has been completed, but it seems that the system has been tricked. It seems that the system has always known about this bug, but just did not fix it. Now it is playing a trick on me. If there are less than 50 survivors, will the mission fail? I originally wanted to get some experience and rewards, but now it dug a hole, jump into it, and buried some soil. Heaven, earth, which angel sister will come to comfort me? Brother Xiao Yao. Yi Xinru also shook Xiao Yao, her hand still waving in front of Xiao Yao's eyes. Xinru, it's okay, I was just thinking about something. Xiao Yao came back to his senses. Thank you for your trust in me. Now, the first thing to do is to line up in order and take out all the gold and silver jewelry you are wearing and place them on the ground. The crowd slowly lined up against the wall, and Xiao Yao started to check from the side of the first person. Silver ring, decoration. Iron ring, attack 1-1, combat power +1 silver necklace, strength +1, combat power +1. All of them are small equipment with very low attributes. It can be said that they are of no use to Xiao Yao at this time. Diamond ring, mental power +10, mental power recovery +2/minute. There was a diamond ring on the ground, and the attributes of this diamond ring were twice that of the one he was wearing. My classmate, can you lend me your diamond ring? Kill the zombies and I will return it immediately. No problem, just use it, no need to return it. Xiao Yao looked up and saw a clever little girl in front of him. Name, Li Zixi race, human level. 1 combat power. 20, 200/200 inches Li Zixi. How do you know my name? I heard it. Xiao Yao was embarrassed at this time. He couldn't say that the detection glasses showed it, so he said the name of the girl in front of him as quickly as possible. Oh, it must be Sister Xinru who told you. Why, you also know Yi Xinru. Why? Didn't Sister Xinru tell you that I'm her good sister? Xiao Yao was sweating coldly. He got drunk last night and was busy blocking the flood in the second half of the night. Now there are zombies again. He didn't even talk to Yi Xinru for a few words, so how could he talk about Li Zixi in front of him? I said, then your diamond ring, I'll take it first, remember to ask me for it. I said it all, just take it and use it, my good brother-in-law. Brother-in-law. Sister Xinru is my sister. Sister Xinru didn't come back all night last night. Shouldn't I call you brother-in-law now? Yes. Xiao Yao quickly checked the jewelry of the people next to him. After a quick glance, there were 98 people in the whole team, but few of them had any good equipment. The only thing they liked was the diamond ring of the girl named Li Zixi. Brother Xiao Yao, you asked them to put out the jewelry, but you didn't want it. You only took this diamond ring. Is this diamond ring any different? Well, this diamond ring is a little more valuable. Xiao Yao said, then turned to Zhou Tao next to him and said, Zhou Tao, I'll go to the classroom over there to take a look. Well, go ahead. Zhou Tao didn't know why Xiao Yao was going to the classroom over there, but he didn't ask. Xiao Yao came to the classroom where he had kicked open the door just now, walked into the classroom, took out 6 packs of mineral water from his mobile phone, put them at the back of the classroom, and then walked out of the classroom again. Zhou Tao, bring a few people over here. Xiao Yao shouted to Zhou Tao who was not far away. Zhou Tao pointed at a few people and came to Xiao Yao. Are the 6 of us enough? Is there anything we can do? This time, it seems that God has blessed us. When I was killing zombies just now, I found that there seemed to be some mineral water in this classroom. When I came over just now, I took a look and there really was some. Look. Zhou Tao stretched his head and looked into the classroom. There really is some. Go and move it out. Great, so much mineral water. Quiet. Everyone listen to me. Just now my good buddy, Xiao Yao, found 6 bags of mineral water in the classroom next door. This is good news. 6 bags of mineral water? Great. Haha. Yes, this is good news. This is God's blessing to us. Now line up and get the mineral water. Don't worry, everyone will get a share. 6 bags are 144 bottles. There are only 98 people here. Don't worry, everyone can get 1 bottle. I was queuing just now, and now I am queuing to get the mineral water. Great, I thought they were going to embezzle it, but I didn't expect them to give it away for free. This fat guy is pretty good. His name is Xiao Yao, haven't you heard of it? It's so rude to keep calling him fat. Xiao Yao. Yeah, you can find out about this by just asking around. You're such an idiot. The one distributing the mineral water was Yizhenru, the school beauty. She rushed to do this job. Xiao Yao didn't want her to distribute it because she needed a rest, but Xinru insisted on distributing it, so let her do it. It's not tiring anyway. Those who were queuing in front had already received the mineral water. Thank you, Yi, the school beauty. You're welcome. Xiao Yao found this. Thank Xiao Yao if you want to thank someone. Thank you, brother Xiao Yao. You're welcome. This is a gift from God. It's God who gives us the strength to live. Xiao Yao, why do I feel like you're not a leader, but now you're doing what a leader does? I've become your little brother now. Zhou Tao muttered. There is no other way. In order to let more people survive, I can only do something. As for the leader, it is still yours. After today's hurdle, the rest will be handed over to you. No, I think they listen to you very much. When I take charge, they will rebel again. If you really want to take charge, you will definitely not rebel. The reason why you don't care is nothing more than that you have no hope for the future and live a life of drunkenness and dreaming all day long. Now that I have given you hope, will you still be so depraved? Of course not. I am also a 1.8-meter tall man. A man's ambition is to go all over the world. How can he be confined to the pool of wine and the forest of meat? Quickly forget it. Xiao Yao, there are more than 1 pack left, 46 bottles, how to distribute them? Yizhenru turned around and said to Xiao Yao at this time, raising her hand to wipe the sweat from her forehead. Didn't I tell you that I would give you 1 pack? Take the rest. How can that be? There are too many. Yizhenru said. After all, everyone took 1 bottle. If she took 1 pack, she would be too different. She was already different enough in this group. I told you to take it, so just take it. This is what you deserve. The rest can be given to Lu Chuxu and Hao Niubi for safekeeping. Yes, big brother. I'll just take 1 bottle, and let Chuxu and the others keep this bag. Okay, that's fine. You keep the rest. We have completed 2 of the 3 things. Now the most important one is left, waiting for everyone to do it. The whole crowd was surprisingly quiet. Everyone was holding the mineral water excitedly. Some had already opened the bottle and drank half of it, while others were reluctant to open it and held it tightly. What was the same was that they believed that Xiao Yao was sent by God to save them, and he also brought the water of life. The third thing is to divide everyone into 2 groups, 1 group to make crude bows, and the other group to make bows and arrows. I have 45 bottles of mineral water left, and all of these will be used as rewards. Whoever makes more crude bows and arrows will be rewarded with mineral water. The 2 people who make the most will be rewarded with 10 bottles of mineral water each. 10 bottles? Oh my god, so many. Of course, there will be rewards for the 2nd and 3rd place, but the quantity will not be as much as the 1st place, so everyone should make them enthusiastically. After we win this battle, we will move our position to the supermarket in the southwest, where there will be endless food and mineral water. By then, everyone can eat and drink as much as they want. The survivors cheered, as if there were endless food and water in front of them. This could barely be regarded as a general mobilization before the war. At least, all the survivors were full of confidence in this battle and were not at all scared by the zombies outside. Chapter 198 Head and Lion Roar. Zhou Tao, arrange for them to make crude bows and arrows, the more the better. Okay, I'll go then. Zhou Tao turned around and arranged for his younger brothers and the remaining survivors to go to the classroom on the west side of the 2nd floor to make them. The classroom on the east side had not been cleared of zombies yet. The 3rd floor was full of living places and there was no space. After a while, there were only 5 people left in the entire corridor, Hao Niubi and Lu Chuxu, Li Zixi, Yizhenru, and Xiao Yao. Why don't you go? We want to stay and help Big Brother Xiao Yao. Big Brother Xiao Yao must have more important things to do. We can help. I don't need any help here. By the way, You two are responsible for recording the number of their production. Neo B, you are responsible for recording the production records of crude bows, and Shuzu, you are responsible for recording the production records of bows and arrows. What about me? What about me? You. Xiao Yao glanced at Li Zixi in front of him. You keep these mineral waters for the time being. I allow you to take 1 bottle, but no more. Yes, sir. Li Zixi jumped up happily, looking at the 45 bottles of mineral water. This is a huge fortune. Although it is not his own, it is okay to touch it. Brother Xiao Yao, what about me? Unexpectedly, Yi Xinru also has such a side. She actually started to act coquettishly without caring about the people next to her. Just be responsible for watching. How can I let my dear school beauty work? After all, you are so tired. Let's talk later. Okay, follow me. I have other things for you to do. Okay, I'll listen to you. Go ahead, don't stand here. You have no sense at all. Yes, big brother. Chuzu and Niubi took the order and left. The mineral water was placed in the corridor. Li Zixi, a girl, couldn't move it, so she just sat on the mineral water. Xiao Yao pulled Yi Xinru into an empty classroom. He couldn't wait to do something. Suddenly, he glanced at his status bar. This evil system punished himself for not having X function for 24 hours. It seems that he can't cross the line. Brother Xiao Yao, can you really stop the zombies outside? At this time, Yi Xinru's face was not so relaxed. Now that there was no one, Yi Xinru showed a worried look. To be honest, I'm not completely sure. I just give them some hope to live. After all, without hope, death is not far away. Thank you for telling me the truth. Actually, I should be completely sure to escape, but I can't let you go. When I checked the gold and silver jewelry just now, I also checked all the people. Among the people here, there is no Xiaozin, no one I am looking for. Maybe Xiaozin is somewhere else. It's hard to say. I hope she is still alive. But no matter what, there is no need for me to keep looking for her. After all, I already have you now. Hateful. Does this count as you pursuing me? No. In fact, for a school belle like you, I didn't even dare to look you straight in the eye before. Unexpectedly, you have become my woman now. It's really fate. Yet, I didn't expect it. Things are unpredictable. A good life suddenly becomes doomsday. No one expected this. Do you miss home? I do. I miss my dad. Well, don't you miss your mom? In fact, I have never seen my mother since I was a child. I have always been brought up by my stepmother. I don't know who my mother is, nor do I know where she went. I once asked my father about my mother, but he always remained silent. Maybe my mother remarried a long time ago, or maybe she has passed away a long time ago. I don't even have a photo of my mother, so I don't know what to think, because I don't even have an image of her. Yi Xinru said, with tears in her eyes. I'm sorry, Xinru, I didn't know you had such a memory. Xiao Yao gently held Yi Xinru's hand. It turned out that the school belle in the eyes of others had such a sad story. It's okay, it's all in the past. In fact, I wasn't raised by my stepmother, but by a nanny in my family. I don't have a very good relationship with my stepmother. I didn't expect that you rich people also have troubles. Don't make fun of me. Do rich people have to have smooth sailing? You don't know how deep the water is. I would rather be a child from an ordinary family, so that I can live a plain and worry-free life. This is a besieged city. People outside want to get in, and people inside want to get out. They all want to see what the other world is like. In fact, after seeing it, they find that it is not as good as their original world. Maybe. This sudden doomsday disrupted this peaceful world. This is just the calm before the storm. These zombies are slowly getting stronger, and humans are still as weak as ever. If the thick fog does not disappear, the few remaining survivors will be eaten by zombies in a few days. Do you mean that the zombies will become stronger? This doomsday is only a prelude so far. Haven't you noticed? The zombies now are just like toddlers. When they evolve to be able to run and develop wisdom, humans will be unable to escape or defeat them. That will be a real disaster. No way, is it that bad? It will be worse than I thought. Xiao Yao promised me, if you can't protect this teaching building, don't be wronged, run away if you can. Silly girl, although the situation is bad, it's not that bad. There are 98 people, I can't watch them being swallowed by zombies. But I know that I haven't reached the noble level of sacrificing myself to save others. The most important thing is that I can't give up on you. Don't let your imagination run wild. Just follow me quietly. I'll figure out the rest. Thank you, Xiao Yao. I now feel that my decision at the beginning should be the best decision of my life. Haha, you only discovered my shining point now? It seems that you are not completely blind. Fuck, Xiao Yao is a pervert. Can you stop being so distracted? Can you be more careful with your words? What's wrong? Women need to be coaxed, but your way of coaxing is very special. Can you be more careful? I know, don't I have no experience? Can you teach me slowly? I'm afraid that I will be mad at you before I teach you. No, I have a secret recipe from the Xiao family. What is that? A kind of life-extending water that can extend a person's life? So magical? Why didn't you take it out earlier? Come on, what is it made of? Xiao Yao didn't finish his words and ran away quickly. Hey? Xiao Yao, you haven't finished yet. What is it made of? My urine. Xiao Yao ran away and shouted. Xiao Yao. I'm not done with you. A burst of screams from a girl came from the classroom. It was just like the roar of a lion in heaven. The zombies outside the teaching building were so scared that they temporarily roared for a few seconds. Chapter 199 Public Enemy. Xiao Yao. I'm not done with you. Yi Xinru chased out of the classroom, and just as she walked out of the classroom door, she bumped into a pile of flesh. Who else could it be but the fat guy Xiao Yao? Let me go. Xiao Yao grabbed Yi Xinru's hands directly, and Yi Xinru couldn't move. No. Are you going to let go? Let go. Xiao Yao was about to let go of Yi Xinru's hands, but Xiao Yao suddenly froze, staring straight at Yi Xinru in front of him. Xiao Yao, you big pervert, let me go. You, what are you doing? It's daytime. Yi Xinru found that Xiao Yao was actually looking straight at her front, and her face suddenly turned red. Xiao Yao slowly freed one hand and stretched it forward. Xiao Yao you. Yi Xinru closed her eyes, not wanting to look anymore. Huh? After a while, Xiao Yao let go of Yi Xinru's hands directly. Yi Xinru opened her eyes and saw Xiao Yao in front of her holding the jade pendant on her neck in a daze. Phoenix pendant, mental power plus 500, mental power recover 5/second. This. Xiao Yao was stunned. This couldn't be true. Phoenix pendant, it was actually a phoenix pendant. How could this thing be on Yi Xinru? And its properties were countless times better than the one he had seen before. And the name of this phoenix pendant was actually orange, and the mental power recovery was actually 5/second. Xiao Yao wiped his eyes that were dazzled by tears. That's right, it was seconds, not minutes. All the equipment on his body increased a mental power recovery per minute, but the phoenix pendant on Yi Xinru's neck increased by 5 per second, which means 300 mental power increased in 1 minute. This phoenix pendant was simply against the sky. Xiao Yao, what's wrong with you? Why are you crying? Yi Xinru found that Xiao Yao was staring at the phoenix pendant on her neck infatuatedly, and she was actually crying. Xinru. Xiao Yao looked at Xinru in front of him. She looked a bit like the woman he had seen one night before his rebirth. Could it be that the woman was Xinru's biological mother? Xiao Yao, what's wrong with you? Do you recognize this jade pendant? Right? Have you seen this kind of jade pendants before? Tell me. Tell me. Yi Xinru frantically shook Xiao Yao in front of her, but could not shake him at all. Xinru, there are some things that I can't explain to you clearly, but I did see a jade pendant that is exactly the same as the one you are wearing. Its name is Phoenix Pendant. It was given to me by a woman. Now that I think about it, that woman is somewhat similar to you. Where is she? Tell me, I want to find her. I must find her. Yi Xinru suddenly became excited. The woman must be her mother, or she knows some clues about her mother. I know, do you think that woman is your biological mother? That woman looks very young, even a few years older than you. I don't think she is your mother. No matter whether it is or not, I will find her. Please help me. System, open the main task, help Yi Xinru find the mysterious woman, reward experience 100,000, and upgrade the system to level 2. Fuck. Xiao Yao collapsed directly. System, my $8 generations of ancestors, I have worked so hard for 8 days, and you just told me that there is a main task. System, beep. Detected that the host insulted the system, and activated the punishment mode. Outside the classroom, the sky was covered with dark clouds again, and there was a feeling of impending storm. Open, punish me quickly, %, come, please do it. Kill me quickly. System, beep. Detected that the host insulted the system again, and the punishment mode level was upgraded to level 2. Come on, whoever is cowardly is a grandson, please do it. System, if you don't kill me today, you are my grandson. If you don't kill me today, I will curse you every day, @system grandson. System, beep. Detected that the host insulted the system again, and the punishment mode level was upgraded to level 3. Go on, I'll see what you can do. If you can, just kill me with a thunderbolt. I've died once, so why should I be afraid of you? Go on, if you can, upgrade to the top level. Come on, whoever is afraid is a grandson. System, beep. The host is detected to insult the system again, and the penalty mode level is upgraded to level 4. System, beep. The host is detected to insult the system again, and the penalty mode level is upgraded to level 10. System, beep. The current penalty level has reached the level and cannot be upgraded again. It will enter the penalty mode. System, 9, System, 8, System, 7. System, beep. The penalty has been issued. The doomsday scene covered with dark clouds outside the window disappeared, and the sun was shining all over the earth. Congratulations to the host for triggering the hidden task, insulting the system and making the penalty system reach the top level, obtaining the hidden attribute, Public Enemy. Please check. Public Enemy? What the hell? Xiao Yao found a status icon at the top of the vision interface, and Xiao Yao focused on it curiously. Public Enemy, all camps -1000 favorability. Note: 1. When the human camp's favorability is lower than 0, the character will ignore the host and will not issue any tasks. 2. When the undead camp's favorability is lower than 0, it will have built-in taunting and the attack trigger range is x2. What the hell is this? How come the favorability of all camps has been reduced by 1000? When the human camp's favorability is lower than 0, no one will pay attention to me. When the zombies see me, they will pounce on me like they see their father. System, Ling. Because the host has a change in favorability with more than 100 people, the friend, team, and gang modes are enabled. What kind of ghost mode is this? Xiao Yao continued to check. Friends, when the favorability reaches 100, you become a friend. Team, when the favorability reaches 1000, you can form a team, and the team leader can set the experience distribution mode. Gang, when the reputation reaches 1000, you can create a gang. Members must have a favorability greater than 0 with a gang leader to join the gang. It's over. I opened so many modes by accident, but now I have become a public enemy and I don't have any friends. Xiao Yao was very sad. I don't know if Yizinaru's favorability has also become negative. Xiao Yao hurriedly glanced at Yizinaru next to him, only to see that she was still the same at this time, and she had not changed. Xiao Yao quickly looked for a place in his field of vision where he could see Yizinaru's favorability. Sure enough, he found a function similar to Prestige on the right side of the interface. He clicked it and saw that there were only 3 avatars in it. Yizinaru, favorability 1314. Jinlian, favorability 666. Zhou Tao, favorability 250. Huh? That's great. Yizinaru's favorability didn't drop to a negative number. It surprisingly reached 1314. As for Zhou Tao, it's 250. His favorability is only so low. Jinlian's favorability is higher than Zhou Tao's. The rest of the list is empty. It seems that the other people have not reached 100 in favorability. Even Aziz's avatar is gone. It seems that Aziz has never considered herself as her own. In addition, this time the public enemy has dropped by 1000. Maybe Aziz's favorability will become negative at this time. Xiao Yao, what's wrong with you? Why are you angry, helpless, and sighing at the same time? If you are unhappy, say it out. Anyway, I can't help you. Say it out to make me happy. Damn, Yizinaru, you are getting worse and worse. You don't even comfort me, but you make me angry. I learned all this from you. Why don't you learn from the good ones? Well, it seems that there is nothing good about you. Damn, I have such a bad temper, I'll punish you according to the family rules. What? You want to rebel? I have the final say in this family. Are you getting cocky? Come on, Xinru, If I don't discipline you for a minute, you'll be climbing up the wall and climbing up the house. It looks like you need to be punished again. Come on, who's afraid of who? Chapter 200 Isolated. Xinru, stop making trouble. I have important things to do now. How can there be any important things for you? Really? Okay, I won't make trouble with you anymore. Tell me, what important things are you talking about? About this phoenix pendant on your neck. What? Do you really know the origin of this phoenix pendant? Even if the woman you mentioned is not my biological mother, she probably knows my biological mother. So, you must help me find her. Xinru, I promise you that I will help you find her, but this takes time, because I have no clue at all now. Well, I know, it's okay, I can wait. Xinru lay quietly in Xiao Yao's arms. If I wasn't sure I could kill these zombies just now, I'm very sure now. Oh? Is it because of this phoenix pendant? Smart, you're the woman I like, your little brain is useful. I need your phoenix pendant, I really need it, you must lend it to me. My father said that this is the only token my mother left me. I didn't want to give it to you, but from the look of you, it seems that you really need it. Xinru took it off and handed it to Xiao Yao. Here you are, you have to promise to keep it safe for me. Of course, it's the only token of my mother-in-law, I can't lose it. You're so funny. Xiao Yao put on this phoenix pendant, and his mental power soared by 500, and he recovered 2 mental powers per second. It can be said that now he can release the ultimate move Thunderbolt Whirlwind / infinitely, as long as he wants, he can keep it forever. Xiao Yao came to the window and looked at the dense zombies outside. At this time, he already felt eager to try. Turning his head to look at Xinru next to him, Xiao Yao couldn't help but lower his head. Xinru is really his lucky star, and she also helped him start the main task. It seems that he is reborn with a mission. Where is the end of this main task? Xiao Yao can't help but be curious. Oh no. Oh no. A person ran out of the classroom in a panic. Xiao Yao turned around and saw that it was Zhou Tao. He looked nervous at this time. What's wrong, Zhou Tao? Those who were still working overtime to make crude bows and arrows suddenly stopped making them, and threw all the crude bows and arrows that were originally made out of the window. What? Xiao Yao was also surprised. This is the effect of the public enemy. The negative favorability caused these survivors to not listen to him and work at all. In other words, he no longer has the ability to command them. This is the effect of the public enemy. It's good that they don't team up to deal with him now. Forget it, don't do it. I have another way. Xiao Yao, I don't know what's wrong with them. Not only do they not help with the work, but they also say bad things about you behind your back. Everyone says that even the 2 little brothers you brought with you, Lu Chuxu and Hao Niubi, are saying bad things about you. By the way, your bags of mineral water have been divided by them. The girl who was looking at the mineral water directly divided all the mineral water. Fuck, Xiao Yao was speechless. This negative favorability was simply against the sky. These people were going to rebel. I see, you go out. It seems that it is most appropriate for you to be their leader. I, an outsider, still can't do it. You go and watch them. Don't make any more trouble. Okay, then I'll go. You pay attention to safety. Xiao Yao, what's going on? Alice, it's hard to explain. It's all a sin. But Xinru, don't worry, I'm here. Everything is under my control. Don't be afraid. What's wrong? Tell me, if there is anything, we will bear it together. Do you remember what I said this morning? When God wants to give a man a great responsibility, he must first make him crazy. Just now when I was distracted, a divine will came down from the dark, letting me bear the heavy responsibility of saving the people, but it made the people hate me. Now I am the public enemy. Now everyone is hostile to me, including the zombies outside. Xiao Yao, are you okay? Are there too many zombies outside, making you feel stressed? If not, don't force it, you can escape by yourself. Alice, why don't you believe me? I believe you, otherwise I won't stay with you. Thank you, Xinru. Even if the survivors in the entire teaching building don't save you, I will save you out. At this time, a shout came from the corridor outside the classroom. Get out. Get out. Get out. Huh? There were shouts coming from outside the classroom. Xiao Yao tilted his head and looked over. He saw that the door of the classroom was already full of survivors, all shouting the same slogan. Get out. Get out. Get out. Xiao Yao. Zhou Tao squeezed in. What's going on? Xiao Yao was confused. Xiao Yao, I don't know what's going on. These people not only stopped making crude bows and arrows, but also spontaneously organized themselves and asked you to get out. They said that it was because of your arrival that so many zombies were attracted. They said you were a disaster star. They wanted to unite and resist you and asked you to get out. Xiao Yao. Yi Xinru next to him also had a serious face. It doesn't matter. Xiao Yao held down Yi Xinru's excited hand. This was all the system's fault. The -1000 favorability really made them rebel. If they were not still afraid of their own strength, they might have beaten them out with sticks. It's not their fault. Zhou Tao, it seems that there is no place for me here, so I can only say goodbye. Xiao Yao. Zhou Tao looked at Xiao Yao in front of him, wanting to keep him but not knowing how to do so. There seemed to be a force in his heart that made Zhou Tao drive Xiao Yao away. However, Zhou Tao could not say this because they were friends for many years. At this time, Zhou Tao's favorability was only 250, which was barely a friend, not even a brother. After all, this 250 favorability was what was left after the system subtracted 1000. Yi Xinru's favorability was still 1314 after subtracting 1000. Fortunately, I had a marriage with Yi Xinru last night, otherwise, I was afraid that I would not be able to talk to her in the future, and this main task would be far away. All the people in the camp had negative favorability. After this, I was afraid that there would never be any tasks triggered. The system was a bit too extreme this time. Without tasks, how could I get the mysterious gift package? Xiao Yao glanced at his task list. Fortunately, the tasks he had accepted still existed. System, Ling. Group random task, rescue the survivors trapped in the teaching building by zombies. Each rescued survivor will be rewarded with 1000 experience points and a mysterious gift bag. Currently, there are 98 survivors left. I thought this task was the most profitable one for me, but I didn't expect it to be the last one. Fortunately, I can get up to 98 mysterious gift bags. Xiao Yao glanced at the indignant survivors in front of him and sighed. It was obvious that the survivors in front of him were against him, but he had to save them. End of this chapter. Thank you very much for reaching the end. Don't forget to like. Looking for more exclusive content and immediate access? Subscribe to our Patreon. Remember, every like, subscription, or donation encourages us to continue. Thanks to everyone. See you in the next video.